right. Testing 1, 2, 3. Let me see how I sound. Let me test myself. Testing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I sound good. All right. Testing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Sounds good. Okay.
Guy and his wife, because they need to have. I would love for him to have this discussion because this is awesome.
When you say Mr.
I,
Selfish Guy and his wife, what that mean?
no, his wife. No, Mr. Selfish Guy. That's his name. You don't see it on screen.
Right.
And
But
this
when
is
you say
about
his
Mr.
wife,
Right.
the missus is right there. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And Brian also is married. You can see him cackling with his wife in the background.
I'm also married, Tommy.
My wife in the kitchen barefoot right
Tori
now.
is married, and Cap
Hey,
is married.
hey, Tommy, real quick, please. Hey, Tommy, you're going to remember me. I only tap in maybe once every 4 to 5 years. You remember me?
What'd you do?
Wait. Did you take your glasses off just now? Did he take his glasses off for Tommy? You just took your glasses off for Tommy just now?
He did.
He light skinned. I thought he might have been. I thought he might have been doing what
No,
you said.
no. He's somewhere in the middle. He's not light skinned.
You said they get you ain't gazed it. You say ain't gazed in my eyes yet. I thought that was how you were trying to get you to remember.
Yeah, we trying to do that cap shit, Tommy.
We're not putting that. That is not light skinned. That is not light skinned. That
He
is
got
not
a
light.
whole robe on.
That's how you trying to get me to remember. You don't remember me, Tommy.
Yeah, he took his glasses off for you. That's
He got
diabolical
a
right
robe
there.
on.
Yeah, that's diabolical.
Hey, Tommy, when you talking, Tommy, you owe me some child support, man. You owe me some child support,
Oh, it's crazy, man.
Listen, man.
Taking his glasses off for a
What did I
minute.
remember you from?
Listen, hey, I'm the guy from about 11 years ago that wasn't sure about giving his wife a baby.
Oh, as soon as you said that, I know
I have
exactly what
2
you're talking.
kids now.
Y'all, and you remember what I told? What did I tell you to do? Go ahead, tell them. Tell
You
them.
I told you. And remember, I came on thinking you were going to agree with me. My wife wanted the baby, and I was like, "Look, man, I can't." You remember, man?
Robe
You
on
remember?
right now?
You said, "No, man."
And did I give you good advice?
You gave me great advice. I got 2 beautiful kids, and you owe me child support for now. You owe me child support now, man.
Yes, he got a bathrobe on right now.
Yes.
He light skinned. Yeah, stop acting like he
No,
ain't light
he's not
skinned.
light skinned.
He's a light-skinned character. This is
Relationship real. He's
All
light skinned,
is
man.
light skinned stuff.
He's not light skinned. Look
Like
at his
you're not
complexion. That is not light skinned, man.
him, Cap.
He's
Don't try to mess on him.
Don't put that on me, Ricky.
You're
Baby. Don't y'all do that. Don't you put that on me.
pretending
Hey,
that light skinned things aren't happening.
Captain Tazaryach, he's light skinned.
Right. You're not though.
And so you. No, you in there. Oh yeah, you in. You may be at the back of the line, but you in there. Yeah, you in there.
That's messed up relation. Don't put that man on me, Rick. Don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby. Leave him in the class by himself. Leave-
I wanted to tap in just to to thank you again, Tommy, man. I got a 9-year-old and a 4-year-old now, man. 2 girls.
Nice. You working on a boy or you just gonna leave it there?
Man, whatever come out.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you keep coming in.
Whatever pops out next. But I think
He ain't
I
stopping.
do want a son.
Okay, I see you. You kind of like what they say about Pringles. Once you pop,
What's that?
Yeah, stupid. Right.
So, and I want y'all to think about it. Just I want everybody to understand what the panel is comprised of. All the women. So if they think it's like it's a woman hating panel, don't believe that, because again, you have you have 1, 2, 3, 4 men on the panel. Out of the 7 men, they're married. That is a actually higher number. Cap, like, what do you think about that number? If you think about it, that's a higher number than society.
Yeah, that's a higher number than what society would say. We break the norm because they would think us up, especially the conversation we're about to have. Oh, y'all just some single men, run through women, XYZ, but majority of us are married. Yeah.
Especially that's black men that's getting married.
Yeah. We got some pick-me's, man. You know what that mean? That mean they got picked. Them bitches ain't get picked.
I'm about to jump on stage when somebody else get back on. I just want to thank you, Tony, man. Hey, I'm glad you're back, man.
See,
thank you,
brother. Look at him cutting off Cap like a light skin do. Look at him cutting off Cap like them light skins do. I see you. He one of y'all. He one of y'all.
Wait, relationship. I don't cut people off. I get mad when I get cut off. There's a difference. There's a difference. Oh, there we go again.
Hey, Mortori.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for giving me a good story. I hate it when people come. Well, I actually haven't had it, but if somebody came and said, you gave me piss poor advice, I took your advice.
Hey, Queen froze. I don't know if she knows.
Hey, Tommy, but you remember me, don't you?
I'll drop Queen down until
there she go. No, there she go.
Okay, she back.
Okay. No, she was froze on the screen though, sis. Oh, she had cut off. That's what it was.
Hey, Tommy, let the audience know this is about 11 years ago.
Yeah, it was. Like, if y'all don't remember that conversation, I remember it vividly. As soon as you said that.
So, and remember, I came back on about 4 years after that with my 3-year-old, and now I have a 9-year-old and a 4-year-old.
Yeah, I remember that.
Came back and you said I gave you good advice, but I thought you was coming back now to be like, man, you gave me some fucked up advice. You know what I was?
I know, because you made a joke the last time a couple of years ago. And you were like, man, I hope you ain't about to tell me I owe you no child support. So that's why I'm here with that.
I gotta say this to you. When you first came up here, when you said, do you know who I am? I was about to say, yeah, nigga, ain't you supposed to be playing? The 76 was playing. You look like Kelly Oubre.
No, man. I'm about to watch this show, brother.
Thank you, bro. Y'all Google Kelly Oubre and tell me if I'm lying or not. Everybody watching, y'all Google it. Okay, I'm gonna play this video again, and then we're gonna talk to the married couple. Is your wife still there? All right, then I'm gonna play this video, let her see it. Then we're gonna ask the question. But y'all gotta pay attention to what's being said here. Listen.
I will leave you. Figure it out.
So you're here to just bleed them dry.
Yes.
As soon as you get everything, you're off. Do you normally seek out the victims, or do they come? Is it inbound calls?
Oh, no. I never chase.
So it's never outbound?
I only attract.
Inbound only.
And if you came and talked to me, that's your fault.
Right, your prerogative. You signed up for this.
Ladies, if you try to ride or die, you will, in fact, die. Don't do that no more. You look stupid.
I do want to think, and maybe this is me being optimistic, that not like 100% exclusively that will be the experience. Maybe there are some good dynamics still left, no?
It could be. I'm not a man hater. I don't know. I just don't like them anymore. Like,
when you say them?
Like men, I don't like to date wise. Like, y'all can provide, but like to like them, I don't know.
All right. What does your wife think about that? Talk to me. Are you muted, brother?
She's muted. She's muted. Yep.
Unmute yourself, brother. Why
All
we
right,
can't
what
hear
about now? What about now?
Yeah, we
Yes.
can hear you now. There you
Go
go.
ahead, baby. Go ahead.
Okay, I actually have no idea of this concept. I'm not really sure what's going on as far as this young lady saying whatever she's saying about
Her name is
men.
Summer Walker. Have you ever heard of the lady?
I have heard of Summer Walker, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So what is she saying? Is she saying she only want men for provision? She's only wanting men for provision? Okay.
Yep.
She added that if you choose to deal with her and you run out of money and she leaves you, that's your fault.
Yep.
Mm.
How do you feel about that as a married woman?
As a married woman,
Don't worry
I
about
would
getting a
not.
divorce. Don't act like he's not
No,
there. Fuck us like he's not there.
no, no. To be very open and transparent, I did not marry um for convenience, or I did not marry my husband for provision. I married him because I liked him. So I really can't, and I could see myself growing and maturing even the more with him. I'm not saying that because he's here. Um,
You better not be.
no, I'm
I was
really
gonna
not saying
tell him to
that.
walk out the room and then let's get the real answer. Okay, the
No,
nigga
no,
gone. Let me tell y'all.
no. He
Somebody
knows.
call 911.
No, he knows every aspect of my life, and I've been that woman who has dated men for a reason, not to
Yeah.
like them, not to keep them, but to get what I needed, which was satisfaction outside of paying my own bills. I paid my own bills, and maybe I wanted a little extra to do something else with, and I didn't want to take bill money to do that. So hey, let's go date, let's go do something. But
Mhm.
that was when I wasn't seeking anything that was fulfilling or something that was grounded. I have, well, you don't know, but we have children, and you have to grow out of that. That's very immature. It really is, because money can run out, money can disappear. Provisions won't really make you happy in the end of the day. It really doesn't.
Well, I say this. I don't have a problem with a woman saying, hey, I'm dating this man because he helps me do this, or I'm dating this man because I want to catch a nut. Whatever it is, people date for whatever reasons they date. That I don't have a problem with. I don't even have a problem with what she's saying. But as the question of the show was, I was asking, have black women become for recreational use only? That this is only the lane they want to be in. So I'll ask you, you a black woman, when you hear that statement that I just asked, or the statement I just made, and the question
Yes.
I'm asking, what do
Well,
you think about that?
not
Because
all black women, no.
we're
And
not, we never dealing on. We never
He'll
dealing
never
on.
do all.
I know. I look. I listen to you. I listen to you through him, so I know you never do
Oh,
all.
All right.
well, there you
Okay. All
go.
right.
No, it's not all. We're just talking, because when we say black women got nice asses, not all of them do, but the one with
Yeah.
flat asses don't think I'm saying I don't. So
Mine does though. But go ahead, babe. Go,
Okay.
go, go ahead, go
But
ahead.
anyway, overall, just I have to expand my mind and not just take it personally. But yes, I can say in this day and age, it's all about what a woman can get. It really is.
Mm.
okay.
Give her props for
Now,
that.
now, now you see, Tommy, she has her natural hair.
I see
That,
that.
that's my. She
You
got
got a
natural
beautiful
brown
wife too.
eyes.
I don't know. When she was saying I got married, I was thinking she was finna say because I was desperate.
Oh, hell no! Do you see me? But anyway, no, I'm not gonna do that.
And she pretty and she up there all beautiful and you up there you just look like me.
We do, brother.
How about
We all
we
right.
look
Me
like
and
we
you.
related? I said we
Hey,
can't get no women unless we con them.
no, listen. Give yourself some credit, brother. We all right. We good. We Gucci. We
Thank you,
Gucci,
brother.
baby.
Thank you,
I'm your
brother.
country cousin from Mississippi. We Gucci. We good.
Hey, yes, sir. Yes, sir. You've done a very good job. I'm telling you, when you as a man, and I think you know this, when
Yes,
another
sir.
man look at you and be like, you done well for yourself. When we marry, because women don't understand how difficult it is for us to get married.
Yes.
When we get married, we do have other men that we have to answer to in society. If
Yes.
society looks at the woman you with and think, ew,
Right.
that's a bad look on you as a man. Cap, am I telling the truth?
No, not. I think in all facets, the woman you pick, the success or failure of the relationship falls on the man as well. Even if the woman does something wrong, it's still looked at the man because you looked at the top. Like you take that fall. The woman could be dead wrong. She could have whored on you. A nigga gonna be like, you ain't see the signs. You picked it. You did it. It's always gonna fall on the man, no matter what it is. So,
Ryan,
Yes,
you're a
sir.
married man.
And that's
If,
one thing that I was able to agree with you guys on. The man. The man has to take responsibility. You knew who you picked. You knew who you picked. You knew who you went on that one knee and asked to marry you. All of this is on you. This is
doesn't that make
your
our job
issue.
tougher? And yet we still
Yeah.
don't complain as much as they do.
That's
No,
not
no, we
always, and
don't.
that's not always true.
Go
Most of the
ahead, Ryan.
time, when most men get married, they're getting married to the idea of who they think that person is. It's not so much of just saying, I know this person backwards and forwards, because when you look at the time that you're dating, that's performance. You know, you're performing for this person on both sides. To know that actual person, you got to be living with that person for 6 months to a year to get their true tendencies, to find out who they really are. Because when you dating and you meeting up and y'all seeing each other a few days a week, or you seeing each other just on the weekends and things like that, you getting the show. You're not getting that real deal person, like what you like at
But
6
aren't they
o'clock in the
saying
morning,
that's
because you're
still
not a
on you
morning
though?
person.
But
Yeah,
aren't they
so
saying that's still on you?
yes, and it
If you
is.
fall for it, they're
Yep,
gonna laugh
and
at you.
yeah, and I agree, and I think that men don't understand that part when sometimes when they're picking and they choose wrong, because they're so addicted to the good part. They're so addicted to the performance. The performance was great, but actually knowing who that person is on a day-to-day, which is why we need to be way more selective than what we are today. Because when you have men just going and being with women just because of the famous words of, but she got ass though, that's leaving a myriad of things that you haven't even checked and even thought about checking, not seeing no red flags or nothing, just because she got ass though. So I think that,
but this lady,
yeah,
was very confident that she could say this publicly,
right,
and still get men.
yes, because and I think that's the thing that we need to understand. Believe a person when they show you who they are.
You know,
Don't try to think that this woman is going to be anything different than what she is portraying herself to be. And that's where we get it twisted at. We try to save these women. We try to think, oh man, she just need this. Well, if I love her enough, or if I take care of her enough,
right.
and that's not what this is. She's
Do you
telling
believe
you
that
what it
though?
is.
Because you just said we say, but she got ass though. So is the man who's walking into her life trying to do anything except hit it?
I think some are, but I think the ones that I'm speaking of, the simps that's trying to save that woman, who will put themselves in a position to where they will be used and abused. Now, there are some men that will
Like
get in
Klay
line with,
Thompson.
give her a little, yeah, right, give her a little bit of money and use her, get it, hit it and quit it, and move on. It's some men that'll be like, oh yeah, it's easier for
Klay
me.
Thompson, I think I saw a video relationship that he called her Mrs. Thompson or something.
What?
I don't understand what that is, man. I think
Too
he's
early.
I don't know if he's under contract.
What you just said. It's what you just said. You talk about those with them simps. So Clay is like, she got ass though. I can change her. She just ain't get love by this.
I'm
Hold on
crazy,
a minute.
but shit.
And I want to say this though.
Wait a minute. Wait. I gotta correct all y'all on what y'all trying to put on my boy Clay. I'm not gonna let y'all put my boy Clay down like this. Act like Clay don't know what he's doing.
Right.
Clay knows exactly what he's doing. You know what Klay Thompson is doing?
Let me see.
Hiding his homosexuality. Look at that face.
He a light skinned nigga.
Yay! Look at him. He is sweeter than she is. Look at his look.
Sweeter than sugar.
She's a beard. You're saying she's a beard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
And a mustache. A goatee.
A full goatee.
You know,
he got the really fingers with the
that shit is crazy right there.
Oh no, man.
But I can say that. But at some point, when I was really pursuing her, I was like, damn, Can I change the situation? So I was at that point too. But I had to realize the essence of her, who she is. Do I really know her? And the conclusion I came to is that I do. I
Right.
know her. I love her. And she can, I think, and Cap, I know you can speak to this. It's one scripture that talks about the man is saved through the wife, some to that aspect.
What?
And
What?
when I saw her acting and moving
Mm,
as a woman,
mm.
that gave me more intrigue to be like, you know what?
No, there ain't no
I see
scripture
what
that
she's
say
doing.
she's. Yeah, there
I
ain't
can
no
go with
scripture that
her.
say you saved through the wife. That don't exist. But it does talk
Yes,
about them being in harmony together. And then the
yes,
and
sir.
so
And
right,
she
and that so like
is.
what you were saying, like, can I do this for her? Can I do that for her? If a man is in a relationship, he's gonna naturally do that. The problem is
Yes, sir.
you can make the mistake to do it for the wrong woman, which goes back to relationship rehab's point. If you're looking at it, she got ass though, and you know if you get with her, you're gonna want to take care of her. It's almost innate in us. You got to be
Yes,
like
sir.
a real slime ball type of nigga to not think I'm gonna do. That's I knew. When I said that, I knew
Wait
Tommy
a
was
minute.
gonna. I knew
You have
Tommy
to be
was gonna
very
raise his hand.
Tommy-esque. You have to be a very Tommy-esque type of man.
Oh, I've been following Tommy for a long time, so I get
So,
it. I get
but
it.
it's natural in us. It's natural in us to do it, and that's what Summer knows. That's why Summer is making that statement because Summer knows. Summer is not trying to get with the cat that is saying she got ass though, and that's all. I don't want nothing else. Summer is stalking and getting. That's why the cat. You notice the cat says the victims. The cat
Yep.
didn't say the players. The cat said the victims because the ones that she's pursuing that have
Oh,
that she got ass though are the ones that are going to think I can wife her. I can change her. She just ain't met the right man yet. When she's been
yeah.
turned into a huntress, she's been turned into that, which you can argue women will stop being hoes when we stop loving hoes.
Mm.
You can argue
Well,
that.
basically, you saying this bitch is a predator.
Yeah,
She putting a
Yes.
little three dot thing camera on. She's
yeah,
seeing man.
she's definitely a predator. And the one of the most diabolical parts about her preterism is she got multiple baby daddies.
That's
Mm.
the scary
Damn, I
Oh
part.
didn't know that.
wow, I didn't know that.
She's talking like that, and she
That's
has multiple.
I
It's
was
her
gonna
children.
say
I'm sorry.
she has children.
You said what?
I'm sorry.
You froze a little bit because I wanted to get to the ladies anyway. You froze a little bit, but while Queen is here, Queen is new to the panel, so I'm gonna let Queen talk. Queen appears to be a black woman. Queen, what do you think about this title?
Can I
He
say
said
hello
appears.
first? And
Yes,
I
you
have
can.
Tommy, I'm Queen Regina, and I just came to welcome you back to the stage. I have been trying to get your link. And so I got it tonight. Welcome back to the stage. You are
Appreciate
very
that.
funny.
Appreciate that. She was one of the first
Okay.
people who showed me some love from over in the other camp, and they got mad at her for doing it. So I'm
Yeah.
glad. I'm glad that I got a good memory. I remember those, especially of those who treat me well, and you did.
And
But
you
so I
know
want
we're
to ask
from
you.
Atlanta.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
Yes.
You're still
So
in
yeah.
Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
So let me ask you this: with the title that you see, where I'm asking, have black women become for recreational use only? What do you think about that title?
It depends on the age of the woman. I am 59, and I can say when I was younger, 40 when I started having fun because I was raising my kids and everything. So as a mom, working, I'm not married, never been married. I didn't enjoy having fun or becoming entertainment until I was 40. And it was me wanting the entertainment. But as I've
Well, you had never
aged
been
now,
married before.
no,
How many kids do you have?
I have two.
You was entertainment.
I didn't say I was or not, but I don't
That's
want to
what
be
I'm saying. Is she saying that she was for recreational use? Is she actually
count.
saying this? That's what I wanted to clarify.
I
Okay.
am not here for your content. I came to
That's
say
what you're
hello.
saying. You can't say
But
I wasn't. You say I was
well,
being
you can
embarrassed,
chop it up however
scared
you
that you
you
was getting
like.
some cheeks smashed.
I'm 59. I've had my fun. I can say that. Okay. So it
No,
was mutual.
Why
All
did you
right.
wait till 40? Why did you think at 40 you having fun at
Mhm.
40? Like you don't go back in time.
I'm really, really tired right now, you all. I'm sorry. I really did come to say hello to Tommy.
oh, thank you,
I'll
sweet.
come back. I really
Yeah,
will.
you gotta
And
come back 'cause this is a
and
real
I'll be
Okay.
ready, but I'm a
conversation,
little
sweet.
tired right
Oh,
now.
okay, no problem.
Nothing wrong with
And
that.
I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
in
we
my,
good.
in my zone. So welcome back to the stage,
Thank you.
Tommy.
No problem.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye. And nice meeting you guys and lady. Bye
All right.
bye.
I see you.
All right.
Okay. Okay. Guys, it
Whole,
got hot.
whole 40 is diabolical. Like that's Summer Walker. Like what are we talking about, man?
It got a little hot in there. She
Yeah,
had a little mountain thing that let her neck
hey, hey, I
in there.
just came up here to say hi to Tommy. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here.
Questions. I didn't come up here for that. This is not why I came up here. She said I waited till I was 40 to have my fun. I ain't never been married and I got kids.
Wait.
That's why I was so shocked. I'm like, is she actually saying it? Yes, I was for these streets until I
Turn
That's
turned
why the Summer
59.
Walkers is comfortable. Because they want to be it's almost like she's saying I couldn't wait to be a hoe.
Yeah, but I'm
Even though
saying
she got
I
kids
already was.
right. That's what I'm saying. Even though she got kids and passed around and used as recreation, which she admitted, that wasn't enough wholeness for her.
There
That's
you
what she said.
go.
She didn't get down in the mud. She didn't get slutted out. Like that's
She
what she's
didn't,
saying.
she didn't get into fifth gear whoredom.
Yeah, she didn't go in the
Check it
AMG
out.
mode. She didn't get the AMG mode of whoredom.
Hey, yo,
So she went
Cap.
to a
See,
second
look,
phase
turn to
of
the side. She want to
tourism
laugh. Look at her. She want to laugh. She didn't get into AMG mode of the whoredom. That's what it is.
Hey,
She did
Cap.
that. Good.
There's an old
People
saying.
know what AMG mode means, Cap. They don't know.
Hey,
Y'all
they
know
said if they a
damn
bop
well.
at 5, they a bop at 50.
Y'all know damn well she
Oh,
waited to switch
Man, that's
over to the
wild,
female.
man.
that is so
What?
crazy.
Y'all know
But
damn.
there's so much truth in it, and that's kind of why, like, I appreciated her saying it because
Yeah.
there's so much truth, and that's what it is. Most of these women, they do just what she's saying. They are out here in the streets, and it's not until they are very old, like you
When
said, they 59 and a half, to where they
Yeah.
And the
start
sad part,
saying,
she'll be the woman teaching younger women to have a whole phase.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
if
they
they,
up, you
like I
gotta
said,
let
if
them.
they,
but at
Here's
least
the
she's
thing. That's
honest.
what I like about I think one of the best parts to me is being a psychologist is I get to let people be them, and the more comfortable they are, the more you
The
get
more you
real.
get, exactly.
yes,
Yep.
And that woman was comfortable enough, and then she felt uncomfortable because, of course, I got to make jokes because it's
Mhm.
just funny. But she was
that
comfortable
wasn't
enough.
no joke.
No, I'm saying I made
That was
jokes.
yeah,
reality.
he made, yeah.
No, I'm saying that wasn't no joke towards her. That was reality.
No, but that's what he was saying.
Oh.
But so here's the thing. What happens is they really do think that they can use their children to wipe away their whore past. Y'all ever notice that?
Yep. If they taking care of them kids and multiple baby daddies, they think it is a
I'm doing
pass.
what I'm supposed to
Yeah.
do, yeah.
That's why they get to say, "Oh, now my kid's grown, I can be wild." But wait a minute, you got 5 kids by 6 niggas. What were you doing
Yeah.
then?
You was wild
You got to
already.
look at what you got to look at too when it comes to these women. You got to look at how they dealt with the fathers of them kids too. Because if
Yes.
they
What's that
listen,
like?
I saw Corey Holcomb made this statement was like, if you do shit to your baby's father just because y'all not together, you even hate your kids. And that's a true statement. Because if you're doing things to the child's father
Yeah.
so that the child can't be in a life, there's no way you can say you love that kid because the kid wants the father in their life. So for me,
Except
it's that
except it's been accepted in the black community that you can love your kids and hate who you had them by.
right. No, I agree. That's why I said we gotta.
Duality.
No, you
Black
right.
duality. They
Yeah.
sell it.
That's a norm. It's a norm in the black community that a daddy ain't being shit is like saying, "Hey, we're gonna drink water today."
Yep.
That's how
Agree
common
there.
it
Agree
is.
there.
And then that
That's why I
woman
said
is never
fight
made.
is never, but that's why I said a fight has never started because you told a black kid your dad ain't shit.
Nope.
As soon as you say your daddy ain't shit, he say, "Oh, you know him."
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, you know that nigga?"
Oh, you're Jonah. Like I know he ain't shit.
That's because
Right.
they made it popular to shit on the dad instead of shitting on the mom and telling the truth.
Or
Because
shit on the person who deserved to be shitted on.
yeah, because it could be the dad, it could be the mom, but if somebody's the failure, let's just put it on who it belongs to instead of by proxy caring about this woman's tears and so-called pain when this bitch is a savage in the house and created the tornado. She created the thunderstorm, but now because she crying, you don't want to tell her, you know, you caused this problem. You know, you're the reason for this right here. And what does
I think it was a story I was watching, Cap,
Mhm.
about a 21-year-old girl who was pretending to be 14 so she could sleep with little boys. Several of them.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Several of them.
Wow.
Crazy.
When they caught her, she said she had mental disorders, and the boy, first the dad said ever since she was a virgin up until she was 21, and the boy that she met, he was the one who changed her. She had never gotten in trouble, nothing. Come to find out, this girl not only had been sleeping with young boys before, but again, he put all the onus on 14-year-old boys.
That's a trained
On
response.
his 22-year-old daughter. Same thing. I saw another story. Married man. His wife was a teacher sleeping with the students. He said she went first. She told him, she said she don't want to go to jail because as small as she is, the people will take advantage of her, which was ironic because you took advantage of a kid.
Right.
Exactly.
But
Right.
her husband, who she ended up having a crazy story, she had to divorce him. He wouldn't leave her. When she went to jail, she's in jail for 20 years now. She had to divorce him because he wouldn't leave. He stayed there and said, she's the victim because them boys in school keep on trying her. Women get away with so much because they know at the end of it, we're going to see them as a victim. That's why they hit men first.
Yep.
They don't have a fear of hitting us. They know if we hit them back, they can turn around and cry, and y'all going to say, you hit this woman.
Mm-hmm.
They have no fear. And if you listen to what Summer Walker said, she could turn right back around when she wants to marry you and you bring up the tape of what she said. She'll say, you've been hurt, your mama black. She will tell you how you should overlook what she
All of
said.
that. Yeah.
Forgive me for my past.
Yes. Notice, women will tell you everything bad about another woman until they become that.
Yeah.
Then you should forgive that thing. So that's why I said, and when I asked the question, and I'm gonna go to Lyric Speaks, when I ask have they become for recreational use, it's not only that. Ragtag, can you cut your camera on? I try to let people up here to cut their camera on, but it's not only that. Lyric Speaks is this.
Get the fuck out of here.
Wow.
And they're lesbians too.
Is that a woman or a man in a wheelchair?
That's granddaddy.
Old nigga.
But look at the chick slapping her ass. A lot of them do. A lot of them they'll get it.
Look what just
Look at
walked
the
in
little
the
boy
screen.
right there. That's the
And the little boy, the baby boy just walked in too.
The little boy.
Is little boy trying to break it up?
But there's grown ass men in there too.
They don't care.
I know, but I'm saying it's a boy there.
Look at the little boy doing that.
Yeah, but then they'll pull the little boy away from it. Like,
And look, the little girl there too. You see the little girl?
There's a little girl there too.
That's what I'm saying. So when you said there's grown ass men there, know that you saw a grown ass man there. You didn't see a gang of dudes. Because let me tell you something. When you're a dude and you hang out with whores, you have to let those whores whore. What you look like going in there trying to tell those whores to not whore.
Exactly.
Right.
With them kids there.
Go in a group of whores and tell them not to whore and see what happened to you.
Get beat up.
They ain't gonna look at you like you're gay.
and they're gonna call you gay, and then
What you
everybody
think?
gonna laugh.
What you think
But
that
my
boy
thing
gonna
is
do?
like they
That?
didn't try to pull the kids out of that
It's
position.
rare a man that can do probably what I would say me and Cap will do. We'll see this and say something,
Mm-hmm.
but rare a man will do this.
Yeah.
And I understand why he wouldn't. Now, I don't think we'll be able to make change if we don't. Now, do you have to sit there and beat him up and choke him? Nah.
Nah.
But don't sit
You
there
could
and
have broke
engage.
that shit up though. Cut the music
Right.
off.
At least
This
take the kids away from
that
them.
reminded me of there was a video. This little short, chubby kid. I forget what he was famous for. His mama was twerking on somebody. I think at his graduation. And
Oh,
when
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I
and
know exactly what
The
you're
little
talking about.
comedian
he was
dude.
crying.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little comedian dude. I know what you're talking about.
Crying because no kid wants to see their mama like that. You don't want to go and you don't want to vision your mama twerking on somebody's ass at your graduation. Now, them kids that's in there, what you think them kids gonna do? That little kid and that little girl, they going in the back to try what they just saw the grown-ups do.
hey,
Mm-hmm.
man.
And as soon as the grown-ups see him do it, they're gonna flip out and have a damn problem.
And act like
No, they
he
ain't.
caused the
They gonna
problem.
cheer that shit on.
I was about to say that's gonna be something that's
See,
okay for them.
the problem
Because the
is the
kids
reason
gonna
that
emulate. Hey, I'm sorry.
the reason that most dudes won't call they out because they're too afraid to call out accountability because the woman that they living with or dependent on. And so they don't want to call it out because they got to depend on the chick that they staying with.
Mm.
Or they just
So
like that type of shit too. So they
Yeah.
can't say it because they
Yeah.
don't really want it to stop.
Stop. Yep.
It's
They keep
both.
that
So
shit
I
cool.
think it's what you
That
said
shit
about
lit.
taking care
that
of, and
mhm,
I think that's the lifestyle that they curate, they cultivate. We hear about these
absolutely.
stories all the time, man. Like I saw. I don't know if this video was old or not. I had sent it to Tommy earlier about a skirt earlier this week about the cat Saeed who was on some podcast, and these girls is gyrating on him and everything, and he's running away. And then I looked at the comments, and they bullying him in the comments because he didn't want to
Mhm.
get twerked on
Called him
live
gay.
on the air. They was calling him gay. They doing this, and then when you listen to him talk, he said he suffers from depression with suicidal thoughts. He didn't want
Mhm.
that, and nobody ever thinks that part. Nobody thinks about the psychological damage that gets done to people that don't want to participate in that, and the
That's spec-
monsters you
that's
create.
that's specifically for men though. They care about it for women. That's why they always give them excuses. She going through something. She ain't got no support system. She ain't got no help. But when the man says it, then he gets clowned. He gets laughed on. This is why a lot of young boys have not went and told the truth about what it is that they experienced when they
Yeah,
was in their younger years.
yeah.
See, it's different. It's different when a young man comes and say, "Yeah, my teacher pulled me in the closet and did this," or my teacher, asked me to come over to move some things or something like that. Next thing you know, they get touched up on. Because
Right.
then now they'd be like, "Oh, well, that's what makes you a man."
Yep.
Problem is, as soon as that young man gets to speaking out and then he gets to talking about how he has psychologically messed him up, the first thing they say is, "Oh man, you weak because you should be grateful that happened to you." But if a young girl says it, then they're gonna automatically believe it, and then they're gonna automatically say that she's the victim. Come to
That's
find
why I
out,
brought up.
hmm?
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, no, go ahead, do your
I was
thing.
gonna say that's why I brought up the story of the 22-year-old girl with the 14-year-old boys,
Mm-hmm.
because she still hasn't been adjudicated yet. So we don't know what's going to happen, but she's saying that she was, crazy and had mental issues. We would never say that about a man, because I saw a man who slept with a handicapped girl and ended up getting the handicapped girl pregnant. And you could tell he had mental issues just by the way he was acting, but they didn't care. And again, he got the handicapped girl pregnant. At least she was grown. At least she don't know what happened.
Did you see the video years ago about the teacher that got pregnant by a 13-year-old boy? They was going to put her in jail, but they said that the baby would be without the mother,
Without
so
a
they
mom.
didn't give her no prison time. And
Wow.
when
Yeah,
that boy
Kilpatrick went
turned,
to jail, and him and his wife both did wrong. Detroit mayor Kwame
yeah,
Kilpatrick let his wife stay out because said the kids can't be without a mom.
Right.
yeah, and they said when that
They sure
13-year-old
did.
boy turned 18, he got to start paying child support,
Mm-hmm.
even though she's the one that took advantage of him.
Yep. We
Hey,
watched,
should we
and when
have some petitions going on against that or something? I mean, that can't be legal, right?
It
no, it
is.
is.
It
You'd
is,
be
bro.
surprised. You
The
look at
thing
it.
is,
My bad. Go ahead.
go ahead, bro.
Oh no, you look at a state like Rhode Island. Like it's a lot of these states where you will find that per legal law, it is absolutely okay. And people specifically move to these places because they want to participate in that nasty shit.
Wow. Yeah. The culture in our society has always been for young boys to suck it up and as men suffer in silence. So those young boys at whatever age, and this is regardless of what happens to them, whether they are molested, whether they are beaten, abused, whatever type of shit happens to them, as young boys, you're taught to suck it up. And then as you become a man, you are taught to suffer in silence. You take it and figure it out. And there are no excuses for your behavior. And whatever you do something wrong, just like R. Kelly. Everybody consistently overlooks the fact that this man's sister was sleeping with him at the age of 7.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what kind of psychological mind fuck that is to not just be sexually active, but you're sexually active with your older sister at 7 years old? What the fuck kind of deviant do you think this man is going to become being forced to do that at 7 years old? And everybody just casually overlooks that. Hey, that's but then you'll turn around and have a mother who left her child in the car for 7 hours while she was getting her weave put in her hair.
Yeah.
And the fucking judge will say, you know what? You just a mother who had a bad day.
Well, look at here we are in
Baby
2025.
dead.
Look at here we are in 2025. What's the most popular case that just got tried through, which was Diddy, right? The only way they would have caught Diddy on the RICO is if Cassie was a co-conspirator. But a lot of people don't want to pay attention to the fact that Cassie was enlisting these people to come partake in these freak offs. So if Diddy is nasty, guess what else? Tommy is nasty. I mean,
damn,
Cassie.
Tommy.
No, I already know Tommy. I already know Tommy nasty. I've been listening to that motherfucker for years. But Cassie nasty.
Tommy,
But no, I mean,
hell, here catching
Tommy, you a
deep
nasty
strays,
motherfucker.
man.
Yeah, you nasty. Don't wipe
Well,
your eyebrow off.
we do have the guru and the whore up here. The
I'm
guru
just
and the
saying,
whore.
though. I'm just
But
saying.
did you hear how I
Accidentally
just
mixed
easily
Tommy
he
up
said
with
it?
Cassie.
Don't feel bad. I used to be
I
in the
know. How
lifestyle.
did how do those
Don't
two names sound
don't
alike?
feel bad. I used to be in
Yes.
the lifestyle. You be all right.
So
But no,
so if John Wayne Gacy is guilty, Tommy is guilty. You know,
absolutely,
that's just how that shit
absolutely,
works. Yeah, yeah, shit.
absolutely. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hannibal was
If
a motherfucker, and Tommy
if,
Tommy got his
if
book.
yeah, if Wayne Williams did it, so did Tommy. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. Hey, when it comes to the perspective of a black man is always guilty. He can never be innocent.
You gotta
Happens.
understand. I'm sitting up here. I say, wait, what?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you guilty than the motherfucker. You be all right.
You know,
But no,
if we got the summer of Sam, we
Crazy,
got the
yo.
summer of Sotomayor. You know, it's
just
just that
saying.
simple. That's how it
Just
works.
saying, it's a motherfucker. Ain't it? But no, in all seriousness though, like a lot of people, that's why a lot of people don't really look at
Oh, that's
Cassie as a
crazy,
victim though,
man.
because she's not. Cassie is just as complicit to Diddy's crimes just as she was. So that's the way it need to be so. But you look back at a lot of what these single mothers was teaching these young boys and these young girls. I don't know about y'all, but I graduated in '08, and I could tell you a number of times I came up out of school and I seen these old dudes pulling up, picking up these young girls. And when it was called into question, just like, oh, well, they've been doing that for forever. It's just like, wait, so y'all okay with this? Y'all, this is not nothing new?
Well, again, that's why we get to this idea of and I ask you, Larry, the title. Is it offensive, or does it have an element of truth in it?
I think
You
that
throwing
when
yourself
you're
off just
in
so you
that
muting.
world,
I'm muting yourself.
I know. I don't know what's going on with that, but I think that when you're in that world and when you're seeing um that, absolutely it could be offensive. But the title actually has more than just a element of truth, right? It has several. So and you're looking at, like, we're all living in a world that, sorry to say this, but we're all living in a world where it reminds me of the book of Judges at the end, it said everybody did what was right in their own eyes.
Hmm.
And I think like a lot of the women have adopted that nowadays, and they just run with it. They feel like we don't need a, leader, right? We don't need anyone to lordship over our life. We can just do whatever we want. And because of that, you get all these attitudes that are as they are, because as y'all talked about, the woman that just left the stage, and you're like, oh, she waited until she was 40 to do, whatever. But I remember you talking, Tommy, about Nia Long, and it was another famous lady that they were like, oh, I wish I would have got a chance to sleep with more people or to be with more
Man.
people. And then at their older age, they did just that. And oh my, like why would you do that? And also, like the question was posed, why would you wait until you're older and do these things? And these are also mothers as well. And then if
Right.
somebody has something to say about it, they could say, oh, well, I can live my life. I feel like Tommy and Brian know me. I absolutely enjoy being a mother. The first two people I birthed were boys. So I always felt like there was always a certain way that I have to conduct myself. And even still, with my oldest being 90, I'm 90, 30. There's no
I say,
way
my
that I
God,
would,
this panel is
but there's no
horrible.
way I would act
You got a
outside. There's no
90-year-old
way I
that's
would
your
act
oldest?
outside. I know, I'm sorry, but there's no way I would act outside of just, being a lady, because I just feel like they're going to see that. Like everything is on the internet now. People repeat and twist everything you say, and I don't know. You just should present yourself different. But the society that we live in now, everything that everybody is saying holds so much weight, and it definitely makes women look bad. So I can't really push it into anything that anyone's saying, because this is how they want to look, because this is the life they pursue.
Can
Yeah,
I answer lyrical question?
yeah, yeah.
Lyric. So with what you just said, in the way that in saying the way that you are, do you feel like an outcast amongst women?
I'm always an outcast, but I, I I'm used to it now. Like I don't mind. Um, yeah, I don't mind.
I think when y'all was talking about the whore behavior, if you think about it, if Lyric was to speak in those spaces with women, they would attack her too for
They call her
talking to.
pink.
Yep, for that.
She's
That's
an
why I
instant
said.
pick me.
That's
Yep.
why I said
Hmm.
all of us are married. We have pick me's. Keyword. They
But
got pick.
I am a pick me though, and that's why I don't understand. Like everyone, like even in Summer Walker's conversation, you still want to be picked. You want to be chosen by somebody. Like the moment somebody stops paying attention to you, when women get in their age or their phase of nobody's looking at them or paying attention to them, they're upset about that, right? So I don't understand how pick me is a bad thing.
I never understood that either because the term is you're getting picked.
Mm.
That's
With
good. I never looked at it like that.
right,
Yeah,
right.
you're
Y'all
getting
never
I
heard
think
me say this
and
for the last 3 years.
Now
No, I'm
Tommy,
saying,
But
they just heard
and I
it
mean
today.
I've never
and
heard me
They
say
I
just
have
heard it
been
today,
picked.
Tommy.
I have been chosen for.
that. Are y'all seriously telling me y'all have never heard me say this?
And that's
Is
why I
I've
this
said,
heard you say
what
it.
you're
yeah.
saying right now? Oh
Well,
my God.
and that's why I said them women, they not getting picked, and
but
that's why they hate the pick me's because they're not getting picked, and it's not that they not getting picked because nobody wants them. They just don't want them. What I mean by that is what they represent. Whereas the woman
Mm,
that's willing to be a woman, she's getting picked. The woman
mm,
that's willing to be what a woman's supposed to be is getting picked. They don't
mm.
want to change. They want you to accept me as, excuse me, they want you to accept them as a whore, accept them
yeah,
as money hungry,
Until they get ready to calm down.
so
Don't
they
forget
are
that.
getting picked. They just
They
getting
want to
picked
be
in the
they want
wrong
to be a
way.
whore until they get ready to calm down.
right,
And then when they want you to act right, you got to act right when they want you to act right. But when they
right.
want to act wrong, you got to let them act wrong when they want to act wrong. None of it
And no,
makes
no
sense.
man wants a woman he can't control in some capacity. I'm sorry.
I think that's what it
Facts.
is,
I
Kai.
agree with that.
I
Yeah.
think
Hmm.
it's I think it's submitting to a black man's patriarchy thing, like a black man's authority. So I think if the pick me, like Lyric gets picked by a black man, it's a black man's. She's under a black man's patriarchal structure. I think that's what it is.
Well, it's
That
just
ain't
your mic is louder than everyone else's.
Oh,
I
it
don't know how
is.
you're doing it. It's impressive.
I got pause. I'm gonna just say pause on that
there
one.
you go. Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna say pause on that one. But I
What? When I
think
said I don't know how you're doing it, it's impressive.
Stop.
What am I
No,
doing?
the problem the
Michael
problem
Jordan
is
is
this.
impressive. You ain't got to say pause behind that.
The
I'm
I'm
from
finna
problem
figure
is
this out.
hey, listen, I'm
What I
from
say
up north. I'm from up north. I'm from up north.
the
But
Sorry.
problem
that's
the
a
problem is this.
that's a Harlem thing.
Yeah, that's a New
But
York.
yeah, but it's supposed to mean
Mm-mm.
something. So what did I say wrong?
You said he doing it impressive.
You said my mic is impressive.
Yeah, yeah,
Slovakia.
yeah.
Pause.
I don't get it.
So you
Darth
got to
Vader
say
See,
said
pause.
Luke was
No.
so
impressive.
look, so I'm so
Darth Vader
I'm
said
in
Luke was impressive. That was his son.
But now,
Right?
no
can I
problem.
add this right
I'm
quick
in
though? So
I'm out of
the
town.
problem
I'm
is
in
this: we
Texas,
all know
so
that the biggest
I'm
hater of a
using my
black woman is
Bluetooth, so I'm
another
gonna
black
try to
woman,
see if I
right?
could turn the
So the
settings
truth of
down.
the Tazaryach, you was muted. I don't
Yeah,
know if
I
you was
can't
saying
hear you
something.
at all.
You muted me?
Cap, you
You done muted yourself.
How did I do that? Hold on. Let me
You
see.
said fuck all them hoes.
damn. But yeah, the biggest hater of a black woman is another black woman, and they don't want to see them succeed because 9 times out of 10, they either got with the man that they wanted to get with, or they just mad because she just not gonna be considered to be a hoe no more, or at least not as much of a hoe no more because she's a married woman.
Yeah, because they don't stop. I'm telling you, they don't stop. If they a bop at 5, they a bop at 50. It never
What's a bop?
stops.
Yeah.
What is a
A,
bop?
a bird head, a chicken head, a loose woman.
Mm-hmm.
Well, see, here's the thing. And
They
the
may
reason I
slow it down, but they still gonna be doing it.
well,
My
see,
bad.
here's the thing, and I showed that last thing. I showed the women forking on the guy, and everybody loved it, and it was mostly women. Also, we have the black woman who was the nurse who was fired because she was twerking on the handicapped guy.
Mm-hmm.
We also have the fact that even a married woman like what is the gymnast name? One of
Simone
them.
Biles.
Come on, boss.
He has to have a picture with her husband where he's got to grab her ass and she's got to have on a skirt that's so low that he's got to pull it down. We got people who are in relationships like Aisha Curry out openly making her man look stupid. We got
Right.
people like Will Smith's wife openly making her man look stupid. We got women like Diana Ross's daughter washing drawers online, showing you how she still got a
She
fat
over
ass
50.
at her age.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we got women like the woman whose show I went on, Vivica Fox, getting BBLs, not changing who she is or how she acts, getting BBLs. We got Halle Berry taking of herself in bed
Right,
with her
right.
boyfriend at 56 with no clothes on at 56. It appears that if you're a black man and you're trying to date a black woman, her entire goal is to show the world how good she is in bed. You listen to the song by Meg Thee Stallion, "Dicking Me Down." That's her song to the guy she's currently with. You listen to how
Tatiana Taylor too.
PDG's got to go through all this stupid drama with his girl, the Keela and the B chick. He's going Haley Bailey, yeah. You look at the Keela B and the B chick. She same thing. Dude got her pregnant. She dragged him through all kinds of crap. Kiki Palmer, thank you. It appears that there's no reason for a black man to look at a black woman as anything other than sex. Why would you do opposite?
Thank you, baby.
What is that? And why where did that come from? Because it seems to me that these women, you know, the inevitable is going to happen when we're going to have a lot of black women specifically that are going to be old and by themselves.
But that doesn't
And,
bother. That's not.
and why does
Y'all
that
say
not?
that to them, but it's not a threat.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Think about
That's
it.
exactly what I'm asking. Why does
They
that
don't
not
think
bother
that far
them?
ahead because they don't think that
Because
far ahead. They're not logical.
no, because they know it's gonna be some nigga that's still gonna come drop off dick.
I think they don't like us,
Well,
like this woman said. Why can't we say what that woman said? They don't like us. They don't
well,
think man serves a purpose other than to give them
other
some money and
money,
some.
and when you ain't got no money, that's it.
Yes, she didn't say
Well,
it, stutter.
woman got on this stage and said she turned into a hoe at 40.
That's
40
all I'm
years
saying.
old.
She
AMG
didn't say,
mode.
because normally you think, here's what a man thinks. And I'm not even lying. I want y'all to understand. Here's what men think. And my prostate got big. Let me go and get married.
We
Got a point.
we looking at that prostate like you look at the building for the church where it's getting up there. We gotta do something this time.
And y'all might think I'm making a joke, and y'all might think I'm playing. So I'm gonna say these words to y'all, and y'all tell me if I'm lying. We ain't getting no younger. We might as
Yep.
well do it.
Yeah.
He said we ain't getting no younger. His whole thing was I done got old. He didn't even say I would get married with you because I love you. He said we ain't getting no younger. We might as well do it.
Do it.
So I want y'all to understand, but at least a man sees his mortality and understands, okay, at some point, let me go on and do this the right way. But like y'all just heard that woman say, if she gets older and got worse, you got 40 and said, let me wild out. You got older and never thought. It's like a woman never sees her mortality. Men see it. A woman never worries about their legacy. Men constantly worry about it the older we get. We start thinking, what have I left this world?
Yeah.
What am I
There
going
was
to
a
use?
time when we saw that though. That's why I'm lost. There was a time when I'm sorry. There was a time when you would see women. That was a thing for them. To where they were concerned about, man, am I looking old? Am I getting old? Am my breast sagging? Is my butt getting spread?
I don't want to be an old lady.
Yes, and they used to be concerned about that. I am lost at the fact that they've just thrown that out the window and they're okay with just doing what they're doing now. And there was no, I don't see what the leading what do you call it? What led to that? I don't see how
because
Well,
they're
I can
because
tell you.
they're
I can tell you.
because their
Go ahead.
perception is off.
Yeah.
Their grandmama's 40 years old. If
Well,
you looking at the women nowadays, you got the grandmama that's in her 40s. Shit, sometimes you got the great grandma that's in her damn 60s. So their perception of getting old isn't the same as what it used to be. Because back in the day when they were younger, they in their 20s, their grandmother was in their 60s, 70s.
And dress like a grandma.
Yeah.
And talk
and,
like one, act like one,
There you
talk
go.
and
like one, all of that.
on top of
And
that too, they also having babies at 40. You know what I'm saying? Believe it or not, they're still popping out. You know what I'm saying? At 40, just broke up with a girl. She had a baby at 40. Her daughter's 5. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? She's 46 now. You know what I mean? So they
On
got the
age.
Peter Pan syndrome.
Basically, what y'all saying and what what Angry Man is saying is because the women don't technically age, they don't see a reason or an urgency to change.
they
no,
don't have any examples. I
because
think
they're
what he said is they have no examples because when you get like, women out of my family or myself, I'm gonna tell the younger girl if she comes somewhere and she's dressed inappropriately, I'm gonna say it with a smile, but I'm definitely gonna tell her you're out of line. Like, why did you wear this? Or if they're acting, out of character, definitely gonna say something. My mother would say something. The other women in my family would say something. Heck, the men are gonna say something. And like Angry Man just brought up, there's not that anymore, because when you have a grandmother that is 40 and she's still chasing, or she's still wanting to get, chosen, even though they say they're not pick me's, they're not going to act the way that they're not in the roles that they're supposed to be in.
My my mother told me something recently that I couldn't believe. She told me that the women in her age bracket, I don't know how it is everywhere else, but in VA, there's a club that they go to. The women that's in her age bracket still going to the club. So it's like, bro, when you look at us, we'll look at older dudes. If we see an older dude with gout, we see an older dude with diabetes, we see an older dude, grabbing his back or whatever. That makes us, mindful of our mortality. And we say, well, shit, man, I better take better care of myself because I don't want to end up like him. But if you got these young girls looking at their mama and their grandmama and they dress like them, listen to the same music as them, still partying, still going to the club, it's making them think they're immortal. Like they're thinking they don't gotta change ever. You feel me? So why would they want to change? And to what Tommy said about we might as well do it. Yeah, because for a woman getting married is a celebration. For a man getting married, that's an obligation. Like when he get married, he got to do more work. When she get married, she doing less work.
Mm-hmm. Well, you got to recognize women not only do they age, but the nature of women does not age. This is why being recreational, it's not that they have just become or recently just become recreational. They've been recreational since the dawn of time. They've always used what they got to get what they want. This is why you can still find grandma in the club at 60 or at 70, and it's still going to be some young fool
in the club at 60.
Oh, well, I can tell you right now, it's a lot of grandmas out there at 70.
Trust me.
Hold on one second. You're saying now,
right? The environment has changed.
You stated prior to that, you said they've always been that way, and no, women. They have never been that way. As a matter of fact, they were such a useful thing to a man that apparently he give a whole bunch of money to get one. He give hoops, and and the father would groom her a certain way because he knew if I can get her sold off to another man, I got something in return coming.
Right.
Yes. So older women haven't always been after younger men.
You changing what you said though. You said
I would say no.
We're talking about just in the club. Yeah, we just talk about
always the other way around. Yeah, younger women were after older men. It was not the older. That was an unheard of thing to see a young man to walk around with an older woman.
Right, but I just want to make sure we clear that we was first saying the grandmas, my grandmama and them, they wasn't in the club.
In the club,
they was not in no damn club at 50.
Yeah, and I can say for both of my grandmothers, my mother's mother.
Talk about my mother and my
mother's mother.
Yeah,
she married, and my grandfather died like 20 days before I was born. And she never married again.
And I bet she
never saw her with another man
because it was honorable.
Yes, exactly. She had that honor, and she honored him.
I'll let Ragtag jump in, but at 50, my grandma was wearing muumuus, and she was not.
And my father's mother,
mamas with them dresses with them old skirts on.
Yeah, man. And my father's mother,
dress without that thing called a slip. I think it's called.
Yeah, slip.
Yes, sir.
You ask these women what slip is.
I can tell you.
Maybe like slip me some dick or slip me a pair of
ladies like to wear a dress without a slip. That was a thing.
Yes,
but I can tell you,
Brian. I thought that was kind of rare, but you right. My grandmother, she never remarried, never dated another man or none of that.
And my father's mother, she had 3 different husbands. But by the time I was a kid, never with another man that I saw. She was both of my grandmothers from what they lives were. My grandmother that I could see from both of them, they were fucking saints.
Well, listen to what you said. She had 3 what?
3 husbands. True.
Husbands.
Yeah. So she tried to get married.
Husbands. She wasn't out there just saying let a nigga hit it.
Well, that was shameful. That was shameful back then. That was super shameful back then. Like it was.
Angry Man was like, a bitch might have did used to suck dick. We don't know. Grandmama dick
You
might have smelled
never
like
know it.
mouth might have smelled like dick. We don't
I
know.
think it was a couple of grandmamas out there.
Yeah, but grandma was
You
not here
didn't know
smelling
there was a way that you carried.
right.
So
She wasn't selling them.
Back in the day,
just
look.
because grandma had discretion don't mean that she wasn't a hoe.
Well, look, here's the
Are we
thing.
kind of talking? Wait.
I
Are
wish
we
these
talking?
women today
Wait,
would have
are we-
discretion.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Aren't we talking about
That's what
discretion?
we're
Let
talking
Rag-
about, right?
I'm in
Yeah,
Rag
I
Tag.
just wanna-
Go
women-
ahead, go ahead.
I just
The
wanted to
women back in the
respond.
day.
One second. Let Rag Tag. He's been
No,
patient.
I just
My
wanted
bad.
to
Just sit up a
respond
while. I
to
wanted to let him
Willie.
speak because his mic is. Go ahead.
You guys can hear me, right? I wanted to respond
Yes, it's
to
low.
Willie. Is that when we're speaking about recreational use only, and you said women have always been that way, recreational use only would predominantly mean women who aren't worth marrying, but yet they're just only worth having sex with.
Thank
You know,
you.
women pre 1950s and 60s, most of them were predominantly married, right? So they wouldn't be in the category of just recreational use only. You know, I just wanted to respond
Actually,
with
up
Willie to
until
that.
1964.
Right. And then I wanted to comment in terms of pick-me's. Typically, they define pick-me as women who are seeking like validation from men. But what I find quite interesting is why aren't OnlyFans women being identified as pick-me's? Why aren't girls who are in the sex industry identified as pick-me? Because by that logic, wouldn't they be the ones actually seeking validation from men? And women who are Instagram models who are dressing provocatively. And then I want to follow up with the next point I want to mention is I agree with you guys when you're saying in terms of young men internalizing being molested. But also I want to add there's a duality as well. There's also men who enable that behavior and give those young men props for sleeping with women that are older than them. We see that quite often.
But Rag Tag, that confuses the boy. That's I think what somebody said earlier. The confusion of the boy is he's been done wrong, and then you just patted him on the back for it.
Absolutely.
Like when angry man get raped in that laundry room.
Whoa.
That is not funny.
What happened? I missed the joke.
I mean,
that is not funny.
I specifically always targeted older women in my life. So
Hey, I narrowly escaped that old coochie. So don't do that to me, bro.
I took that old coochie to the face, good sir. I just need you to understand.
But if you had to choose, if you had to choose between the two genders, which of the two do you believe are the ones who admonish and shun and laugh at young men for, I guess, being molested or feeling some type of way by being molested by a woman?
If you had to choose between what?
The two genders.
Males.
Yeah, they make fun of males because it used to be, first off, it used to be a rite of passage for a boy to become a man. And that was one of the ways he became a man. I mean, another way was take down a damn elk. Another way was like there was other things other than that. But it seems like because we now go to the grocery store to get our meat, the only meat we care about is our meat.
I don't know about that part.
You think about it. Down because we don't send the boy out to do. What does the boy do to become a man? That
Shoot a deer.
The man used to be shoot. We still got some people who take their kid out and get a buck.
Yep.
The buck on the wall. The majority of us, we go to the grocery store. That boy learned real early that the grocery store is where he got all his food. He never had to hunt for it. That boy learned real early certain things that he no longer can use to become a man. So the only thing left for him to become a man is what now?
Well, Tommy, the initiation to manhood in the Western world, because I think they still have it in Africa, but in the Western world, it's been bastardized. Now the initiation into manhood is going to the military, going to prison. You know, we have very bastardized versions of male initiation. And for us, we have whittled it down to getting some booty. Like it's been boiled down to that, and that's not a authentic initiation into manhood.
Because like I said, it'll be going hunting, fishing.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Those
saying. I
things.
bring things to light. I'm like GE. I bring good things to light. And one of the things that I'm sitting up here listening to is I see that the idea of what's turning a man into a man has been boiled down to just one thing. Also, if y'all could do me a favor, I know you have people coming in here and they click in and they join in. I want y'all to do like white folks do for a minute. Just can't. You think about it. If we are broadcasting and you are broadcasting on your channel, I have no problem. It would be nice if y'all told y'all people to come here to watch it and then you rebroadcast it, but I don't mind if you broadcast it. But it would be very nice if y'all said to your audience, go over to Tommy's page and click the like.
Oh, yeah.
Come back over here, but go over there and click the like. Because here's the thing I do know that y'all know. I'm just now getting back on YouTube. I'm just now having a channel. And it would be nice if you're going to broadcast what's going on. Thank you, Wilbur. I'm just saying, because white folks would have done it. Matter of fact, you know the reason why Myron hit me up? Because he found out I got my channel back. And you know what he said? We got to get people to follow your channel, man. Come on up here and I'm going to tell them what your channel is when you come in. So that's what I will be just nice, because that's what white folks would do. They're going to sit up there and say, hey, y'all watching right here, but go over there and click the like over there on that man's channel. Here's his channel. Go over there and click the like and then come back over here and whatever. It took 2 seconds.
You expecting a lot from these niggas?
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna do it. I'm
Yeah,
gonna do
right.
it.
He ain't lying. He ain't
Got
lying.
you covered, Tommy. I'm gonna do it right now on my chat.
You asking for unity.
Everybody that's rebroadcasting.
My moderators will gladly do it, Tommy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you asking for unity, brother.
Simply say,
I'm the king of unity. I'm the king of unity.
Yes, sir. That's why I know. That's the only good thing. I know if I say it to Cap ain't gonna never get offended. He gonna get active.
That's right. As soon as you was typing it, I ain't even have to tell my moderators. They start typing, go to Tommy's channel, like the video. My moderators don't play.
Because it should be like a hub, somewhat. If you're doing
it.
Yeah. I just typed it.
You're being rebroadcasted all over the place.
I
know, but ain't nobody saying, go hit this nigga shit.
I just typed it myself. Cap using his moderator. See, he a uppity light skinned nigga.
Damn. Well, if you watching this panel from my stream, make sure y'all come over to Tommy's channel. I already put his link in the chat. Make sure y'all come over here. Don't just hit the like. Also, throw some money, throw some support. Subscribe.
He going all out.
Yes,
hey, listen, I just wanted them to at least know where I exist.
Look, I see my views going down because they're going over there, Tommy. My views going down so they can go over there.
That's cool. That's
there you go.
Like, they might not know I exist, because here's the thing. Y'all know about y'all audience. They will always be there for you. No, seriously. I'm saying, like, if you tell them, hey, come watch.
No, ain't no wrong with what you said. It's just how you said it. They'll always be. You sound like a commercial. That's all.
Like I'm saying, like if you tell them, hey, tonight I'm gonna be over on Tommy's, they come over and watch. It ain't like when you do the show later at your show, they gonna not come back.
Right.
Yeah.
I can see if it's your wife. Yes, you don't want your wife to come over here. She might not come back. You don't want that to happen. I'm not gonna send my wife over. Go over there and make the nigga a plate. I'm not doing that. That's old school niggas used to do that, which is real nice. Like it is. Baby, go over there and give Mike a plate. Oh. Them niggas believe they wife came back. Dick on her breath, but she came back.
Hey Tommy, you know what you should do too on yours? What increase my likes too? On the now you got it not through. You can't do this through StreamYard. You got to do it on a YouTube channel. You can create a poll, and so I always put a poll on there and say, "Have you thumbed up the video? Yes or no?"
Wait a minute. So you say poll and not say pause?
I was just about to say you
I was about to say
pause on that. You gonna go for pause on that, sir?
I was
So
about to say
everything I say got to have pause, but you up here talking about polls.
You telling the man to create a poll.
Let's say the difference.
You gotta put pause on it.
I'm gonna tell you the difference now. You could put a pause on that. I wouldn't. You see, I ain't getting mad at it. But when you say the difference, you said my mic was impressive. That's pause.
But only you got that.
Nah,
he don't get it. Y'all need to grow up.
I'm just telling you the difference. You can't say a man's mic is impressive.
Well, wait a minute. You can't tell me what I need to do with my poll.
Now you gotta come back. Now you gotta come back. Say something else.
Come on, bro. Listen, I'm not even arguing with you about it. You right. I ain't even arguing with you.
I want to control your poll.
They still keep saying that your mic is like clipping, Cap. Maybe you gotta turn it down a little bit. It
I
says
did.
clip.
I'm gonna turn it down some more. I thought I did. I turned it down. What about now? I turned it down some more. How about now? I'm turning it down. Like
Are you really? Or are you just saying it?
Want me to screenshot, nigga? You want me to screenshot it, nigga? I could screenshot it.
It sounds like you're just saying it.
Right now, my mic volume in this StreamYard setting is at 11.
Well, you passed 10, and 10 is the top.
No, the highest is 200.
You on 10, you on 11.
Listen, tell me, the highest it goes is 200. I'm lowering it all the way down.
Maybe you got the wrong mic.
Do you got your microphone setting set to your earbuds, or do you got your microphone?
Yeah, I think you got. I think you're turning the wrong thing because it has not changed. It has not changed.
Let me see if I turn it down on my. I'm using my Bluetooth because I'm out of town, so I'm using my Bluetooth. Tell me if.
No, you're all right.
Tell me if it's going down now.
Go ahead.
Somebody say. Down, testing 1 2 1 2 1 2. What about now?
The mic sounds nice. Check 1.
That's good. Talk how you talk. That's good.
Testing 1 2. I mean.
You just don't get excited. That's all I'm asking. Just don't get excited. Pause.
You talking about
pause? That's the new shit. You get a nigga to do something you want, you gotta say pause, man. Hey man, can I borrow $200?
The pause button works here.
I'll teach you. You gotta be from up here to understand, man.
Man, that's Harlem. You know, they come on, man. That's just Harlem.
I'm just trying to figure it out. I just want to make sure if I'm going to keep having pause thrown at me, that I at least know when I'm getting pause. Melanin is throwing me. Look like a penis, a popular penis. That TikTok is wild. What? And then they want to flag me for it. Anyway, I don't know what it is. It's a penis, and it says popular up the side of it on the shaft.
Hey Tommy, I think Sanet is trying to get on.
Oh, Sanet, what does Sanet want to talk about? I keep trying to get Sanet
to
come on. You've been ignoring me. Y'all be ignoring me, then you come on the show.
Yeah,
that set me on 10.
Oh, yeah, I don't know about that part.
Yeah, I've been asking him to come on. I always ask Sanet to come on the show. I'm gonna say Sanet, I always ask you to come on the show.
He coming in with an echo.
Yeah, look down.
Was he asleep?
He muted in the motherfucker.
Everything we said twice, but nothing he said once.
We can't hear you, sir.
We can't hear you, sir.
We can't hear you.
Ain't nobody hear you. Damn.
No.
What?
Go away. The question is, I know there's a few more people that wanted to come up, so I'm gonna bring everybody up as they can. Then I'm gonna switch some of y'all out. Let's see. We got Jeff made it in the back. Let's see. That's it.
What's up, Jeff?
He muted too.
Why is everybody muted?
Jeff, you're muted.
Oh, okay. Y'all hear me now? Okay. My bad.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
There was a bad.
What's going on, Jeff?
Black people, what's going on? There was a bad echo just now, and it was
horrible echo.
It sounded like when I shared this with my group. This is the very first time I'm sharing anything with my group at all. I'm just wading back into this shit.
And y'all still need to be telling people where to come.
All right, niggas. Though y'all follow y'all way.
Y'all are siphoning.
Pot farming.
It's like when I had my party at my house. People took plates home but did not bring one.
Oh yeah. The niggas that don't bring nothing but kids.
That's right. I had never seen that before, and I've been black my whole life. I'd never seen people come in and literally made to-go plates as they got there.
Tommy, this happened. This is not an exaggeration. I grew up with an auntie who her little 3 hungry, and all them niggas doing time right now. These was always the niggas that would fuck up the gathering, always. And they would always, when we would have something, she would bring them niggas and salad. And one time my father got fed up with it, and he stopped them right at the hot dogs and said, y'all niggas hover around that salad you brought. Real talk. That's
I'm
how
gonna say
that
this.
happened.
The more y'all have come up here, my numbers have went down. I don't know how this is working. So that means that people who might have been watching me saw y'all went live and said, let me watch it from y'all shit. Y'all know that's how that works. Again, if I'm live and I go jump in your stuff, here's what'll happen. So whoever your fans were who didn't think you were doing nothing will remain loyal to you and will say, well, I'm gonna go watch it on yours, then go watch it at the main spigot.
Okay, so should we not?
Oh no, I was just saying, if you're gonna do it, at least tell them people where my new channel is.
Okay.
Just tell them, hey, go. Tommy got a channel. Go over there and click the like.
Okay, y'all niggas hear that, right? Okay, first off, anybody that follow me here tonight, hey, it's been a while, but you know I ain't about no bullshit. You do whatever you can. We gonna act like the little hat people tonight. People that follow me.
That's what I just said. Yep.
And everybody up here, if you came here because of me, I will find it offensive if you do not go to Angry Man's channel. If you do not go to Cap's channel, everybody here you see, you do something good for. That's what's up with the people I brought. And if you don't, then you feel free to fuck your mother's dog. I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying
with that.
feel the line. Oh, it's always gonna be that. Because niggas get mad.
Put it in your chat. Put it in your chat, but pin it to your chat so it's at the top.
There you go.
So whenever somebody comes in, they have to see it. It's right there. So just put it in your chat, and then once you put it in the chat, pin it to the chat so it stays at the top.
Yep. You can put my link right there if you want it.
All right.
If you want it. Now let's go on back to this because everybody's gonna be like, oh, what's the channel? Well, it should be there.
I'm 60, goddammit. It's gonna take me a minute.
But no. I just was trying to tell people, hey, look, if you can't, they done went down. It was at 950 something. Now it's at 890.
That's crazy.
Yeah. When I was by myself, it was at 950.
Okay, Tommy.
It's everybody else has went down. That is crazy.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yes.
What if we just we don't like commune the streams ever? We never do that. But we
rebroadcast it afterwards.
We all make clips about this from our own perspectives and meet back up on them perspectives. What if we do that?
Now I like the way that sounds.
What if we shout out to Angry Man, if I may, in mad love and respect. Hey man, you know you still my nigga, right? And
no doubt.
I was just busy as hell that day. And if you would like, we can have that conversation whenever you would like, and it'll still come from love.
Yeah, I figured you was busy. I know you're busy, man.
Yeah. So,
but Angry Man still wanted that smoke.
Yeah, I wanted to smoke.
He wanted to smoke.
It would have ended up being like me and Tommy's conversation. We'd end up joking and laughing and shit.
More than likely, yeah.
Bruh, that's none of this. I don't believe a dispute amongst wise men stays unfinished. Somebody got to be a fool in that in order for it to just stay undone. That's what makes the truth so dangerous, in the words of a fool, because you can't help but judge the person wielding the truth. That's why certain people need to shut the fuck up and not tell it.
That is true. If you hold on a second, Kish, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna bring Sonetta in for a second. You still got to echo.
So you gotta turn the echo cancellation off or something.
No, he's probably double monitoring.
Yeah, it's
about now. There you go.
We're good now.
I can barely hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
You good now, sir?
Man, wow, powerful. I'm sitting back listening to y'all brothers, man. I'm sitting back listening to all this Negro coonery stuff that's going on with the black man. Listen to me good. I'm sitting back listening to all the coonery and the nigger mess that you so-called black men up here talking about the black woman like you don't have a mother, like you don't have a sister, like you don't have an auntie. Does all of that apply also to your daughters and to your mothers and to your sisters?
Does all of what?
Can I say one thing first, Tommy, before anybody goes? Just one thing. Just real quick. I'm not going to respond. No, I'm not. I just want to say one thing before everybody goes.
Just let me get it out, please, brother.
This is not a light-skinned nigga talking. I just want to say that. That's all.
I gotta ask you, Sinetta, does what apply?
Yeah, what was said?
Yeah, what was said?
Know what was said all of a sudden? We getting.
I just got here.
I'm not talking to you, brother. Brother, I'm not talking. I know you just
sir. If I ask a question, here's what's gonna happen. Because when everybody and then I'm starting to get irritated. It's more motherfuckers up here broadcasting my shit than's up here. If y'all can see the back of the show right now, if y'all can see the back, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of my own. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the back. So I would like to know, since you came up here with that, at least reset the stage and let your audience, who you trying to preach to right now, let them know what was said. Let them know what was said that you're offended by.
Number one, I'm not live streaming your show. I'm not.
Well, it's a whole bunch of them up here is.
Right, but not me. I just clicked on because I wanted to see.
Professor Yak.
You know how I am, Tommy. Come on, man. First of all,
I'm just asking, please tell me, what is it that was said that you heard that you believe would apply to my daughter, my mama, my aunt? What was said that was coonery?
Now, all of a sudden, we got amnesia where we don't remember. See, I was trying to get in at the time of y'all was doing it. This was like about maybe 35 minutes ago.
He's saying he don't remember.
So you don't
know
exactly. Thank you.
Well, Sinetta, you came
hold on,
here
let me get it out. Why y'all can't let me get it out?
Make the point. Say
make the point, man. Hey, let me tell you something. The way my stuff works is different than everybody else. The way my stuff works is different than everybody else's. If y'all gonna respect me as the host. I am very forgiving, but I would like to have things be known. If someone's coming up here and saying that stuff you saying is messed up, they shouldn't have a problem with someone saying what stuff. So you could address it. So now everybody knows.
The things that you was talking about black women, how y'all was talking about black women being hoes and all kind of stuff. You know what I'm talking about, man?
No, okay, here's what's going to happen.
I don't know why.
I ask you again and you tell me I know what I'm talking about, I'm going to move on.
Okay, and Tommy, for the record,
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not stupid and I don't play dumb games with people. I really wanted you to tell me what you were addressing because we've been up here for almost 2 hours. So I don't know exactly what was said that got your dander up, but you should be able to tell me what it was so everybody will then know exactly what you're addressing. That's simple.
Okay. All right, Tommy, first of all, I want to say you called me one time to come on the show. And at that time, I was doing a debate with Tazaryach. I'm going to come back to that. I had to address that. You only called me one time.
You didn't.
Say that again?
I just send you the link.
No, I'm talking about when you said earlier.
I sent you the link.
When I first, right, but I was already doing the show and I text you. I got the text. I said, yo, I'm getting ready to do a live show with Captain Tazaryach. At that time when you told me to hit the link, right? But anyway, man, being that y'all forgot, y'all don't want to talk about it now, how y'all was going in on the black woman, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Yeah, because
great. Answering the question. Hold on, wait. You're doing everything.
No, this ain't good. I'm telling you what.
You shouldn't have done that yet. No, you got rid of him too fast.
Y'all can play on somebody else's stuff. I don't know y'all. I don't come to y'all stuff to play.
Tommy, I really did. He did bring up one thing that I'd like to toss out to y'all when he brought up the word hoe. And I love doing that. I love my definition when people have a problem with it. And I want to know, and we have a sister here, if anybody has a problem with my definition of a hoe, if I may share.
But he didn't. But here's the problem. And let me make sure I get this out, because
Okay.
let me tell you what I am. I'm a nigga that was taken off of this thing and nobody cared. Nobody gave a damn. Nobody said go see this nigga over on Rumble. They didn't. I had to build my own Rumble shit, and motherfuckers was laughing. And then I'm back. Motherfuckers are saying, well, now I can now do something. Now hold on a minute, sir. I don't know what you got going over there, Sinetta, but you came over here talking like a bitch, like a hoe. I can now say these things because I ain't shown you and them fuck niggas around you nothing but respect. And you brought that shit over to my damn show, being disrespectful to me, just like the first fucking time you came to my show with your wife or whatever the fuck that was. I ain't got no time for you niggas. This the night I'm gonna tell all y'all, suck my dick all the way around.
Oh, wow.
Fuck you. Fuck you, what you stand for, and everything about you. You just showed up at my show and fucked my show up for no reason. Said some of the dumbest shit for no reason. And you wanted to come up here and say, what? Y'all call these women hoes. Yo, mama, this is some coonery. You don't have no respect for me or the people who talking, because all you had to do was say what you disagreed with. So since we calling out names about coonery, then you a pussy. And so is your audience. Now we can move on.
Yeah, and I just wanted to
Tommy,
add,
I just wanted.
I want to add, because I was going to challenge Sinetta on that, because what I find quite interesting and fascinating is, keep in mind the Aisha Curry situation. A majority of women have co-signed and said they believe women should have whole phases. So if he has issues with us supposedly identifying women as hoes, what about the women who are co-signing and saying, hey, all women should have whole phases before getting into a serious monogamous relationship?
Why
Right?
didn't he want to
Address
have
that
a
with your
regular
audience,
conversation, though?
So
that was my thing. I don't remember saying something that was just offensive like that. And we've had black women up here, and the question even says, have they become this? And we were talking about things that existed today versus in the past.
That's true.
Nobody said anything.
He started off by saying them brothers were married.
Yeah, nobody on this panel said anything to make Sinetta come up on the stage to say what he said. We was all in agreement because it was based off of what Summer Walker was saying. So we're even talking about a particular type of woman, and then the other type of woman is the married woman. Even when the brother, I think Willie, said our grandmamas was hoes, we all said my grandmama wasn't no hoe. Brother said his grandmama wasn't no hoe. Angry Man said his grandma wasn't no hoe. So I don't know what Sinetta talking about that made him come up here like that. I don't know.
That's why.
And even in light of some of the things.
Sitting here and I'm sorry.
Now, to say, even in light of some of the things we're talking about, also it shows that you're speaking about being pro-marriage. In other words, alluding and insinuating they shouldn't be dressing provocatively. They shouldn't be behaving promiscuously. So if anything, you're actually promoting women to do better, not degrading them, but promoting them to do better. And shaming the ones
that's just
who are
what
deviant.
bothered me. You just came up here and you could see on his face it was all performative.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
I was waiting on him to say, "Yeah, I'm just messing with y'all. Here's the real conversation," and it never happened. I thought he was joking.
So I just want to say real quick, Tommy. I didn't realize there was a bunch of people simultaneously streaming. I only did it because I had asked you about it last time.
And I don't mind.
So, I mean, but it's cool. But what I did, since it's a bunch of people doing it, I just went ahead and told my people to come over here a minute ago and shut my joint down. So it's, I think.
Because before it was just be like me and you and what's his name? He's not here. Fantastic. That was it.
Yeah. Can I say something?
No,
but I'm not like I'm not.
Niggas is doing it, and I'm thinking, well, wait a minute. That's why my numbers dropped. Because the people who were watching it,
Yeah, but I'm not tripping about it because I don't have to simultaneously stream. That's why I went ahead and told him come over here.
Yeah, and I appreciate that, and I believe, like, that's why I even said, I said, just tell your people, Tommy got a channel, go over there, say like, hit your like, and then go back to where you was at. That to me at least let people know it exists.
Yeah,
because now I'm doing the same thing that everybody else is doing, trying to make sure that you see I'm still here.
No doubt.
Can I jump in for a second? So the problem that I have with what Sonetta did is because he came preloaded with that anger and them talking points, which lets me know that either somebody within his family or somebody within his house said, you better go out there and you better check.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking the same thing.
See, the problem is a lot
He
of,
got checked.
The problem is a lot of men live in a house with a woman that has control of not only their penis, but also of their heart. And see, when you got dudes like that, I can't respect no man like that. You see what I'm saying? The problem is
you came up here disrespectful like that. You remember how many times I've told y'all, my grandmother said, because of black women, a lot of black men end up in two places, in hell or in jail.
Absolutely.
Damn.
Well, it's didn't remember nothing that we was talking about.
No.
Well, Cap, that's because he didn't come up here for himself. He came up here for somebody else.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? He came
Yeah,
up here.
somebody put the battery in his back.
Somebody
Shout out to Cap for pointing out that it wasn't a light-skinned nigga. This week it ain't no light-skinned nigga crashing out.
That's a dark skin. That's a dark skinned nigga that died not only his head but his beard.
Yeah, but he didn't come up in like a.
Don't die himself. I ain't gonna do him like that.
Like a light skinned dude would do it.
No,
Nah, that's you going too far now, Tommy.
Just tell me, a light skinned dude would have came up here. First off, a light skinned dude would have came up here in a blouse.
He would have leaned into the camera so everybody could see his eyes.
Right?
Just couldn't help
said some real soft shit about flowers, and no, he still tried to keep it G. It just he did keep it G. It was just geriatric. Go ahead,
stop.
Okay.
Go ahead, Jeff.
The whole point is that we can all agree that that was not dark skin behavior, right?
Right.
He was dark skinned. No, you can't
No.
do that.
No. I didn't say that. I said nothing about his complexion. It was his behavior that was light skinned.
No, his behavior wasn't light skinned nigga either. Dark skinned niggas do that type of goofy shit too.
Well, generally,
dark skinned
niggas gotta put that stigma on light skinned men.
I'm just telling you in my travels, bro.
Listen, I can't speak about your anecdotal evidence. You're right.
I can't.
That's why I said I can't about you. So go ahead, anecdotally.
Okay, I'd like to if I could.
Yeah.
I come from a long line of light-skinned, green-eyed thugs that were being bailed out by the dark-skinned of us on the south side of Chicago. That's how it went back then. I just wanted to co-sign what y'all was saying about this dude, and I have a formula for it. Whenever you talk negatively about black women, you're going to piss off three groups of people. The black women you talking about, the black women who defend the black women you talking about, and the sons of the black women that you were talking about, and frankly, fuck all three of those groups.
I'm gonna add one to it.
Yeah, but I would say the only problem I have with that.
Hold on one second. I gotta add one to it. And the niggas who fuck those women you talking about.
Yeah, okay. How did I leap over the yes? Just step right over the dick part of this. Yes, absolutely. Those four groups, the panderers, dude. That's it. And why do we give a shit? I don't care.
Well, that's why I went on and gave him my real thoughts about him, since because you're gonna come in here and bring this in, man. Fuck you and everything you stand
That's
for.
hard for men to respect. That's hard.
Yeah, you don't come in and do that, because that means you didn't respect me. You didn't respect what I'm currently even trying to do. You didn't even want to have a regular conversation with me, as they said. And I'm glad you pointed out. Somebody put a battery in his back and told him, you need to come up there and say this pre-written script. Because that's what he gave me.
Joking.
I did too.
He wasn't joking at all. That was him. That was
no,
him
like at first, when he first started talking, it sounded like he was joking, and then as he kept talking, I'm like, oh, this nigga serious.
Right. He popping shit.
Well, if you pay attention,
I'll be for that type of shit. I wanted to see where it was going personally. That's why I didn't really want him to go. I wanted to see where it was going because he would have looked foolish. By the
He said he don't have anything else to say. That's the only time I dropped him.
Right,
When he
because
said he don't have nothing else to say, then you wasting my time.
But look, he had when we asked him specifically, he had no answer, none. He tried to get us to give him a topic.
Well,
I don't know what y'all said.
Go ahead.
The reason he didn't.
Specifically, brother. I thought I was the only one.
We called it.
We called it. I was trying not to say this. Come on now.
Tommy, you said it. Words matter.
I know.
Wilbur, you got to.
He might be on the West Coast.
You got to pay attention to when he first came up. As soon as he recognized that we can hear him after he had that long ass delay, he took them headphones off and he got to wagging his head around like a bad bitch. And that's who exactly what it was.
Right.
Like I don't know.
Well, that's why it wasn't working. That's why his microphone and stuff wasn't working at first.
Exactly.
God was trying to stop him. He was trying to save him from himself.
But I don't know why. I don't know why he can't be honest.
Come and get us told.
I don't know why we can't be honest in situations like that. Like, nigga, you are literally here on behalf of a female. So that lets me know even the female that you live with wouldn't call out the bad behavior that's out here portrayed by women on these days. She's more than likely the type
what disrespectful, and I was dead honest when I said it. What disrespectful had we said about black women?
I don't know.
Nothing.
Hey, baby, we've been live for damn near 2 hours. Have we said anything disrespectful about black women yet? Exactly. See, it's just that damn simple.
I'm still trying to understand something because I've never been on a panel with Sonetta. I've seen some of his stuff. What I'm trying to figure out is, so if I'm outside and I see a black woman that's a lady of the night selling ass, am I supposed to show her the same respect I show my mama?
Exactly.
Right.
I'm trying to understand that. Like, what is my mama and my sisters got to do with hoes? I'm still trying to understand this.
Not a damn thing. I got an auntie who will tell everybody right now. My auntie, she educated than the motherfucker Richard says. She'll tell a bit straight up, listen, if you ain't using what you got, you better get off your feet and get on your back. Now, I'm not afraid to call my auntie. I'm not afraid to call my auntie hoe, because my auntie will tell you, she'll tell you straight up, don't call me a hoe, call me the hoe. And I'm like, damn, auntie, you ain't shit. But at the same time, my auntie understands something. She says at the end of the day, if nobody can call out black women, then guess what? Everybody should call out black women, because at the end of the day, it's just the damn truth. Like my wife just said, the truth is poison. These niggas just don't want to take the pill. So
a lot of people mistake truth for disrespect, and I think that he's one of them, and he's on the side of the people that are one of them, because I mean, truth is going to be told, and everybody's not going to like it. And what happens to people having uncomfortable conversations that situated things and lead on and place them in the right path. And so just because a conversation is uncomfortable and then those truths come out, it doesn't mean that it's disrespect. So I think a lot of people have displaced what the word disrespect means. And I just, it doesn't make any sense. And then to try to have to have an audience that condones that type of behavior, it doesn't make any sense.
Can I say something?
I'm gonna say something real quick.
Hold on, really quick. Can I say
something? I got it. It's selective disrespect, because my challenge to Sonetta and his audience, Sonetta, if you're going to be consistent, why don't you go to Cynthia G's channel and tell her to stop speaking negatively about black men? Why don't you go to the feminist channel and tell them to stop speaking negatively about black men? And also, hold on, and also reminding them that their father's black, their uncle's black, their nephew's black, their son is black. You are inconsistent. That's what you're doing, Sonetta. You and your degenerate audience.
Actually, technically, he's not doing anything wrong, because it's okay to talk shit about black men. See, the unspoken Negro contract says you can't talk about black women. So That's the reason why he jumped up here, because he was expecting to get some Scooby snacks after he did it. He trying to get a pat on the head from black women by putting us in check, because we say, and by the way, to the sister that said disrespect, well, you got to realize in the black community now, disrespect, the definition of disrespect is you didn't agree with me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I said it's displaced. That's why I said it's displaced.
Yeah.
You know, they got their own definition of what disrespect is, and like the men said.
I gotta say this. I want to say, because the young lady said something. I gotta say something. That's why I said what I said. When he did what he did, that told me a lot about what happened when I was up in Harlem.
Yeah, because I think that's what he did.
No,
he came up here with the designer mentality. He wanted to come up here.
Put him in the Harlem conversation, though, Sanetta. I don't think he had.
Let me tell you why I said it. Because when you have somebody who's willing to foster that type of stuff against you, if I sit up here and was fostering people to say stupid, you remember when in the last show when you was trying to talk and I said, I'm sorry, I've been a bad host. I was in the audience telling them motherfuckers, you ain't gonna sit there and say this shit about this man.
Right.
But if I foster that behavior to where I allow people to disrespect, even if I'm not doing it, they feel comfortable doing it because it's allowed.
But I think the Harlem thing, to my memory, I think they came there with the intent to do something regardless. They had no intention. They didn't care about Sinetta either. They didn't care about.
No.
And here's the other thing too. To Sinetta,
because I think remember you came to that event the day before. And so they knew that you was going to be there that Saturday. What I'm saying is I wouldn't put Sinetta in that because he can't control Q Butter and all of them nut ass niggas.
But listen to what I'm saying. Here's the disrespect. When I told them dudes what they couldn't say about you, they stopped. No matter what they thought, the ones who did not like you, they did not write that crap no more because they knew somebody was going to stop it. It's the same thing you did. Remember when I said to you when you came here to Atlanta, when dudes tried to come at me, you stopped them off top.
Right.
Everything went smooth from that.
Right.
Well, here's the thing.
Sinetta may not have Sinetta may not have orchestrated it, but he shares in their ideology that Tommy hates women. He's a coon. He's a sellout.
But one thing I don't lie on individuals, and I wouldn't put that he wanted anything to happen to.
I'm not saying that.
Well, here's the thing. Let me say something real briefly about Sinetta, especially coming up here referring to everybody as coons.
Yeah, that's what
thank you.
Sinetta,
that was diabolical.
I like back in the day, I used to watch a lot of his content.
Me too.
You had a bunch of dudes on your show that fall into certain categories, brother. So to come up here calling people coons and shit, what about some of them brothers that was on your show? They might not have been coons, but they was on some other shit.
Preach.
Do I really need to start naming names?
They was funneling kids. We gonna go on and say that.
Wow.
Not
Let me
to
say this.
Not to include the fact he using the whole entire term of coon out of context because that's not even the original definition of cooning.
But he came up here. But this is the thing I think we're missing. He know Tommy. He has seen Tommy.
Yeah.
He knows what kind of shop Tommy runs. He knows what kind of show Tommy's been running this type of shit for decades, bro. So he knows this. He came up here for the pander. He came up here for we're talking about the attention. He wants to clip this shit up and put this out to say yes. And he was he was willing to disrespect not just him, not just his show, but everything that he stands for. He was willing to disrespect that to get the attention. That's why when Tommy put him to task and said, well, tell us what you mean. He couldn't. Now y'all forgot. That was all acting. And I promise you, he gonna come right back and apologize because this the same man that says, Tommy, you was right. Yeah, Tommy, I get it now. He was the same one that said that. So you came up here trying to hustle, bro. That's all you was doing. So that you can hold on. He was right. He was doing that so that he could pander to his base. So all of them women, when he do his show, be like, yeah, we saw what you did and they kicked you. That's what he did this for. He knows how my man jams, period. He just came up here with the bullshit, and that's why he couldn't substantiate a thing.
That's what threw me off. Like,
And I'm gonna say, I'm gonna just put it out there. He don't like you, Tommy. That's it.
Oh,
He mad at you back on YouTube. I promise you that.
But
He's
Wilbur,
known as an instigator. He never takes a side.
Wilbur,
I've been watching him.
If he don't like him, why would he admit that he's right?
yeah, I don't.
Because that's what he does. Listen, if you watch Sonetta as long as I've been watching Sonetta, he jumps back and forth. He does that all the time.
Hold on a second. Let me tell you why he did it. He did the same thing that what's his name did. What he was just on the show the other day with the white lady. He had his white girlfriend in the background.
Oh,
ZX. Same exact shit.
Every one of y'all niggas do this. Every one of y'all have done it. Whenever things go left with you and someone else, you turn around and say, Tommy was right. As soon as Corey Holcomb fell out with Zoe, what did he get on his show and say? Tommy was right.
Yep.
I thought you done said about me.
Young Pharaoh.
Because it's beneficial to say it. Everyone
did the same shit.
say, Tommy had a point. When they mad at whoever they mad at, they use me then to say he had a point. As Ron Campbell said, Tommy had a point.
In other words, Tommy, hold on. Let me say this. In other words, Tommy, because I think I can feel your pain a little bit here. Why couldn't they just admit you was right off the rip? Why they have to wait?
Everybody's done it. Tell me
I can tell you why.
Everybody's done it.
Everybody
has come back and said, Tommy had a point.
And the reason I say he don't like you because he don't have the courage or the strength to do what you do, and had to speak up and stand on business, bro.
Before he went to Jeff, go ahead, Jeff.
Besides the fact that we mended obvious public fences about the shit between me and you, I don't think I can have the patience that you have. Because I would have to walk around and get my bag full of heads. Yeah, nigga, didn't you say this about me on this date and this about me on this date? Well, these two things are different. And I need you to tell me when you stepped out of your canoe and into this one. And I'm going to need you to tell me now. And I'm going to need you to tell me in front of everybody because you said that shit in front of everybody. I don't have your patience, bruh. I would go door to door with my fucking axe out.
I was confused. That one called Red, I forgot his name, something Red. He was calling me a coon every day. Turned around, Tommy got a point, mate. Video. I'm sitting there listening to this dude.
I would.
Yeah, but I got a bone to pick with Uncle though. So speaking about this topic, so here's the thing. You know, I've been following Tommy since 2009, right? So what I noticed is when he was on the minority, right, and you guys were echo chambers, a lot of you guys were aligned with the women and saying he hate women. But what's interesting now in 2025, where there's the majority of men are pretty much saying what Tommy is saying, and they're now agreeing with him. Conveniently enough, you're now like, hey, I agree with you, Tommy. But I'm speculating when Tommy was solo Olo and he was the minority, it was convenient enough for you guys operating as simps and Panameridians to be going against Tommy. Now you know there's a large manosphere. There's Myron. There was Kevin Samuels. Now it's a matter of it pretty much is flip-flopping, to be honest with you. So I just think that you're just
farming.
Conveniently enough saying, I agree with you now because he's in the majority now.
Clout farming.
To be honest with you.
It's not that Tommy's in the
as old
now.
as you are, why would you
have
an
he
issue?
coming hard. He said it's old.
Why
Yeah.
would you,
Nigga.
hold on, let me cook, man.
Let him
why
cook.
would you have, as old as you are, why would you have an issue with someone saying something that is true and you find yourself hating him, very vulgar towards him? Doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
But now all of a sudden you're on the side of logic now, right?
Let me know when I can respond.
No, you can go. Go ahead.
Can I go uninterrupted? But now, number one, let's straighten facts. I never was ever vulgar to Tommy. I never was counter to his belief about women. As a matter of fact, I invite you to go back to before 2009 to 2007 when I was on the Foxhole with Jamie Foxx, who put me, his manager put me with Zoe, and that's how that show came about. The issues that Tommy and I had were about me divulging shit about his personal information that I should not have. I shouldn't have done that. I apologized openly for that. Number two, I invite you to find me anywhere pandering to any woman at any time. You clearly do not have a clear vision of my track record for you to even say that. Number three, please find a time when any of them drop the needle on me online, anywhere in my stand-up, on the panels I have been on, that is not the same or is even considered prophecy if you look at it. Anywhere, bruh. I always back up what I have to say. And if I shit in public and step in it, I clean it up in public. Anybody I have ever wronged, I have apologized to them in the same arena I wronged them. Ever. So to impugn my credibility from where you're doing it only points at your ignorance, brother, because you cannot find this amongst anybody up here, anybody who knows me. There is no electronic footage to back what you saying. You just doing what Sinetta was doing, bruh. Please tell me. I will land it here. Please tell me the name, date, place, and face that you can find me saying something foul about Tommy or saying something different than Tommy has said.
Well, that's a fair point. So what I would do on my end, I'm going to work on actually substantiating what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So that's a fair point.
Yeah.
I have no issue
That's
with
what's
that.
up.
No point.
Yep.
No issue with that.
Because you are misled.
Absolutely, brother.
You are
clearly
misled.
don't know me.
Okay.
I invite you to go to I invite you to go to the over a decade of Zoe Williams, Zoe What morning shows with me, Brother Minister Tony Muhammad, Brother Minister Reza Islam, those brothers, Dr. Phil Valentine, Dr. Claude Anderson. Those were guests on a show that I co-hosted. And I dare you to find anything that substantiates the insults that you threw at me 5 minutes ago. I challenge you, bruh. As a matter of fact, I'll put bread on it. Find it.
I will say this. I will say this. I own. As a man who showed nothing but love to you and your family at my house, never spoke an ill word, invited you to be a part of everything I was doing. When 2 other men had an issue with me, you decided to say I wasn't shit at that point. That is not very manly at all, because I don't give a shit how cool I am with Cap. If Cap got an issue with you, I'm not gonna just switch up when I know for a fact you ain't never done nothing wrong to me. I would sit right there in front of them and say, that's y'all's view of him, but what I know about him, he ain't never did me wrong. And I had never done you wrong. I treated you well. Had your wife and everybody at my house. And you sit there with them niggas fucking with me and had them running that shit for years till they still run it to this day. That wasn't cool because I
In other
didn't
words,
deserve
you
it.
heard him, Jeff. You heard him, Jeff.
I didn't deserve it. I didn't do shit to deserve it. When I went off on Zoe, I didn't say a fucking word about you or Corey. My beef was with Zoe. And y'all niggas decided to play the fucking the whole collection to get together and say, well, if he don't like you, we all don't like him. And we gonna just talk shit and dirty this man's name. And men don't do that. And y'all niggas wasn't 20. Y'all were old. And y'all sat there and did that shit to somebody that showed y'all nothing but love. And this is what I've been dealing with since I've been hanging around y'all niggas. Every one of these motherfuckers do that shit to me. I don't fuck with y'all. If I'm cool with you, I don't go and spread lies. I don't go and try to make you look like an ass because the nigga I'm with don't like you. I'll get out of the conversation before I sit up there and help them drag you. He ain't never did that to me is all I can say. Why would I join y'all to say he ain't shit? They sat right there, y'all, and they said, yeah, we knew this nigga was fake when he came in there. Chef, you said, yep. Y'all knew I was fake when I walked in there. He came in with the camera. And you piled on, Jeff. You piled on. And I'd never done you wrong. I'd never said a evil, bad word against you. And then even after that, like how you say collecting heads, I still never did. The nigga
When he had every right to.
crazy shit about you when he got mad. When he got mad, he said shit about you. I didn't say it. This was after you spoke about me. This was your friend. Your friend. He talked about you like a dog. I didn't. And this was after you buried me.
Is it? Let me know when it's my turn to respond to that, bro. Okay. Number one, I need to extend my public apology to you, brother.
Yeah, it is.
I need to extend it because I thought it covered a few things. Number one, I'm going to let it cover some stuff that you just said I'm not guilty, that I am clearly not guilty of. I'll go through it if you like, but that's if you like. Because I'm gonna apologize for how you feel about that, because I was a part of that. There are parts of that that are inaccurate, but it's a distinction without a difference because I hurt you, brother. And I offer you my head. There are things you said that I could clearly push back on, that A, I'm not guilty of, B, that you're wrong about some of these people, but does it matter? This is how you feel. And I made that, and I'm owning that, and I'm apologizing for that, brother.
Just say you're sorry.
You cheapening it, bro.
Yeah, just say you're sorry, man.
You cheapening it, bro.
Well, is it?
Just say you're sorry.
I did already, gentlemen, and I don't believe.
No, you didn't say sorry. You told them young boys you're sorry. Say you're sorry,
brother. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. I really thought that I covered, but
I was just answering what he said about the whole thing.
Yes,
I had never done anything wrong to you. Why not address that part? That the brother who had never wronged me, because I was friends with these men, I tried to clown this man publicly.
That's not what happened.
Bullshit.
That's not what happened.
Oh boy.
It's real clear. Here is what happened. If you want me to go through it, I'll go through. We can go through this line by line, Doc. Because that's not that's not even clear to how it happened.
Hey Jeff, if
I wasn't on y'all show.
If I could,
I wasn't there.
Well, okay, y'all can.
No, I'm saying I wasn't there. I wasn't on y'all show.
This court, Tommy.
They were talking about.
Let's hold this court, bro. Let's talk about exactly how it happened. If you'd like to hear.
Yeah, how did I come up in that show?
Corey and Zoe came to me about things that they had said about you that were socially and financially fraudulent. That they felt the things that they said made sense. Somehow, something, and I never had anything to do with the money. I had nothing to do with anything other than showing up weekly. They said some derogatory things about you. I knew some things that added up to what they said to be true. With the shit that they brought to me and the things that were going on in your life at the time, those things didn't make sense. So I walked up to tell the truth about what I knew that was counter to what you were telling them. And that's what I did on that show, was told the truth about a situation that you had misrepresented to them. And we can bring that video up right now, and it will support that there. And that I should not have done. I shouldn't have done that with the facts that were presented to me. I shouldn't have. And I have apologized for that, brother.
Well,
But
I would
that's
love
how
to
that
have.
went down.
Well, I would love to have let that video play. Because I
Please.
still asked a regular question. How had I treated you?
Wonderfully.
So
You
whatever
remember-
someone said, so wait. Cap, you've been a good friend to me.
You
If
fucking
somebody,
right.
yeah, so somebody come and tell me something about Cap because they got a beef with Cap. You think I'd decide, well, let me add this on a live show when he's done nothing to me? You think I'd do that? Because they got a problem with you because they saying something that sounds like it might be true. Because that's their experience with you.
Hey, can I say something, Tommy?
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to give an example. Tommy calls me, this was last year, like last April or some shit. He was like, man, can you get in touch with Wack? He wants to go on Wack's show. He wants to have a conversation with Wack. Tommy, do you remember what I told you?
You told me that you might not want to do that.
He said that shit was whack.
No. That's not what I said.
No, I'm just messing with you.
I told Tommy, I can get you on there. But I didn't bring him on there without warning him what it would be when he got on there. I said, now, if you want to do this, you can do this. It's gonna start off real normal, and then it's gonna go left field ASAP. And I said, I'm telling you this because I don't want to bring you here. And then when that shit happens, you don't say, Cat, why you didn't tell me this shit was gonna go down like this? And so I told it to him, and I think that's what Tommy is looking for from you, Jeff. And then on a bigger level, if you know you offended the brother, sometimes defending your offense feels like you're not apologetic at the same time when you're defending your offense.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's some things that you do feel that he might have gotten wrong, this, the public place ain't always the place to do. You can apologize here, and I'm assuming y'all can communicate with each other, that y'all can have a one-to-one conversation where you can make amends. Tommy just said the family was at his house, so clearly I had some type of relationship, prior to. So I don't think everything has to be for the internet, but I do think if you apologize, it has to come with an apology without the but. Because once you put a but, once you put a but in front of it, of course, it negates the apology.
Everything else.
Well, I can't see the justification. I'm sorry. I can't see the justification. I'm just going to say this. I can't see the fucking justification. If this man called me and told me, Karen told me, man, me and my wife having issues or such and such, and now some nigga got an issue with you, how the fuck I sound like saying, yeah, the nigga got issues with his wife? I don't give a fuck. How is that coming out? There's no justification for that. There would be none. This nigga's talking to me and I'm all of a sudden saying, hey, y'all got a problem with him? Well, let me tell y'all. And not only that, on air. I don't know in what world of mandom or niggerdom or whatever it is, that's a reason I did something. Well, I see, they was talking about you. And so, I wanted to add my piece. I don't think I would. That's just me. I don't think I would. And then for a grown man to hear this and not think that does make sense, because you didn't do shit to me. So I don't give a fuck what I knew. What the fuck I look like joining in niggas to tell this story and make it sound like you this. There's no reason for that, but it's okay. That's why I let people finish. I ain't cutting people off, but I'll be damned if I sit up here and a lot of these people, like what the brother said, a lot of people say they cool with me. They ain't. Cause ain't no way this damn long, a motherfucker will still sit up here and look at me and say, well, I kind of had justification for trying to trash your name publicly when you've never done anything to me. I was waiting on that to be said. That, bro, there was no,
Did you get that?
there was no justification. Because if you could have said, well, Tommy, here's what you said on your show. You called me a bitch. So this was my response. Tommy, your show, you called me a punk. So this was my response. Tommy, when you was going off on Zoe, you went off on me. You can't say that. But you still made an excuse. I don't know what world that is. Sound like when women making excuses for when they cheated, even though you didn't do shit, but she got an excuse. I don't have no excuse for doing you wrong. There's none. Especially when nobody made you. Nobody made you. You could have let them niggas who had beef with me before you had beef with me, let them have it. You know, like one of your boys from California, like where you from. Let me tell you, there was a brother called Dub C. And they came to Dub C. Mac Whack 10. And Ice Cube said, I gotta diss Cypress Hill. And Whack 10 just wanted to lick ass. So he said, I do it. You know what Dub C said? I'm not getting on that song. I have no problem with them or you. So I'm not getting on this song. And Dub C knew them. So if Dub C wanted to say something, he could have. But he kept going back to, I have no beef with them. So what I look like being on this song just to dick ride you. And then the final nail in the coffin is that the dude you helped try to bury me is the same dude who then turned around and called you that. Everything that it looked like, he called you that. So he had already thought about you that way, which is why you then said, damn, Corey, I can't believe you thought about me like that. It hurt you, didn't it? Just like when Angry Man said what he said. It hurt you, didn't it? But you said it about me and I never did anything to you. Ever. You cannot point to a thing I ever did to you. And that's the part where anybody trying to explain it afterwards sounds insane. We thought he was this. Well, I thought you was this. I don't know you niggas. I don't know y'all life to where I'm gonna sit up there and say, you said this in the show and I know your life is different. What the fuck I look like saying that? That would sound wild. And again, at y'all's big age, y'all sat there on that motherfucker and said something about me because I said something about the light-skinned pretty boy. How dare I say something about a nigga who tried to take pussy from me? A nigga who told a bitch he don't take care of his kids. Don't talk to him. A nigga I gave a fucking ride and helped out. That's crazy. Y'all should have understood why I went at him. You just sit up there and told a bitch not to talk to me? Yo, that's what happened. Zoe, I thought I was cool with all of them. Them niggas up there talking about me behind my back. That is insane. I didn't do anything to them. Not a fucking thing. I didn't go leave their show and talk shit. Do you know they made fun of me being in there with a camera? Because I was excited to meet these niggas. I'm the bitch now. Because I was filming my way around California, everywhere I went, I'm the bitch. I knew he was in here trying to do something. I said, what? He got his money sucking dick in Atlanta. Really?
Dang.
Yeah, that's what, and you said right there why he said it, Jeff.
That's crazy.
Egging him on to say this. Whose dick did I? My nigga told me he sucked his dick. And I was like, why he never told y'all who this nigga was who I sucked dick to get my money?
Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
You are right about everything you said. And again, brother, unless somebody didn't hear it the first time, Damn how I feel. Damn, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for what was said about you. I'm sorry for what I was around and I didn't defend. I'm sorry for not taking pilot's position. I'm sorry, bro.
Because I had your back when it was even though the other day when they was talking to ask Angry Man. I said, hey, why don't y'all see what y'all did to him? I said, you can't just tell somebody they clout chasing and laugh. Somebody who respected you. Somebody who thought I would never do nothing dirty to you. They didn't get it. I said, he said in his mind why he was so offended was because he was like, I would never do this to y'all, and y'all accusing me of some snake shit.
Bruh. Yeah. Let's just leave it here, man. I'm sorry.
I made that argument for you because
I'm
I knew it was messed up. I'm not gonna let them, and I'm cool with Anger Man. Anger Man got large numbers, but I still had to step in and say, hey, y'all do know what y'all was doing and saying to this man, and laughing at the end of it don't make it okay. He's bothered by it. You can laugh and say you playing, but that's his reputation. Nobody, especially at our age, Jeff, you know people don't like play about their reputation because that's all they got left.
I certainly don't, brother. I certainly don't. And
I understand that, Jeff. You're right.
That's why I knew he got mad, and I said he had every right.
And like I said, brother, for everything you said, I'm my apology, my sorrow, my whatever word the word crows are waiting to fucking jump on right now.
You're sorry and apologize and be efficient.
Hey, bro, why don't you let me finish this? This is a little heavier than I don't remember meeting you. My sorry is on a blank page. You can write in whatever you want. I'm sorry, man.
I just wanted, I know I only even said something is when you said, I know if I was you, I'd be going around trying to collect heads.
Collect heads in a bag. And I offered you my head.
Right. And that's why I'm saying that's the only
and
reason
you took it.
Because I'm setting
this is clearly
because I know there's a lot of people I've been really good to. I've been really good to. If you meet me, there's nobody that has met me and could turn around and say I did them dirty. Nobody. Sinetta can't say it. That's why I was pissed with what he just did. He can't say I did him dirty. All them dudes, even after what's his name did me dirty. Young Pharaoh. Young Pharaoh. I turned around and let this man come on my show. Come on. I understand that whatever you do, but I keep wanting people to understand this. A lot of times your words can get people killed.
True.
You going around calling somebody saying they fucking somebody in Atlanta to get, that's how they got what they got. He a lame, he don't get no pussy. He about to kill himself.
Okay, slow up.
When
I need it made clear.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm saying when people are saying,
no, which is exactly why I need this all made
I'm gonna
clear.
make it. Here's what I'm saying. When you get examples of, like Corey then was saying certain things, or like Tyreek when he was talking about me saying the same types of things that weren't true. I am a human being who now has to live with your audience saying this, with your audience repeating it.
With that audience, yes.
Yeah, with any of the audiences that are saying whoever says it, you have to wonder when you say it. That's why I was saying no, Sinetta didn't do it, but Sinetta opens the disrespect for people to want to do it because they're too comfortable, because they see when the first words out your mouth is to call me a coon. He just opened up whatever respect that might have been built with his audience. Well, they was waiting to call me a coon. Now you just told them it's okay. Why did you do that? Because we disagree? We can't disagree without calling each other these things. Why you got to be a puss ass nigga because we disagree? Why you got to have a little dick? Because we disagree. Why that's why your girlfriend a hoe? Because we disagree. That's why your wife a hoe. Remember that time? Because we disagree. Now we here. Now we here. I've known Brian for how many years, Brian?
Shit, since 2010.
We've sat on the phone, talked about all kinds of shit, just like me and Cap. Ain't a way in hell unless he breaks the bond, will I break it?
Absolutely.
And even if he breaks the bond, I'm still going to sit up here and think, I'm not that kind of man, though. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can run down that road. Sonnet, I've always shown him respect on the show. When I come by a show, I show him respect. He came over here like he didn't know who I was. Like we had never talked. That was completely strange. I know my girl, so they taught she know all kinds of shit about me. I done told her all kinds of shit. Lyric speak, I done told her all kinds of shit. How I'm feeling today. I think that'd be wild as fuck if she just decided to hear some people talking shit about me and say, hey, like, wait, what? Well, has he ever mistreated you? Well, no, but I just want to join in with y'all. And I get that a whole lot. And it hurts that all these people who've done things to me, they can't say I've done anything to them. Because I don't do like that. Even when I came in here earlier, when I said, well, it took me a second to finally say it. And then when I finally said, I said, well, can y'all at least tell them I got a channel and tell them to come hit the like, please? When other people wouldn't even let you share their shit, they turn that off. But I didn't mind. But I thought, well, I thought these people liked me. Why have I never heard one of them say, go over there and sub my boy Tommy? I thought we were all friends. You see, I'm back on YouTube. Why wouldn't you tell these people? Go sub him. That was shocking that I had to say that. That should have never had to have been said. After I've been doing this, how many weeks we've done the panel? It's like having to finally ask you, your mama, your friend. Yeah, Tazaryach, I sit up there, all that shit I did. Do y'all know that whole panel we had up there? I'm the one that called us the Negro Justice League. I came up with that name. I invited every one of them up there because the shit wasn't working where they was at. Had my girls sit up there and cater the entire fucking thing. No one brought a dime. I didn't ask who gave the order. No one did anything. And I love them brothers. I thought this was the best shit that ever happened. I swear to God. I sat there and I thought, y'all see how I kept putting myself down as we were there. Put all them up. Go back and listen to the conversation. Anybody's ever been around me, I'm the dummy of the group. I make sure that everybody else get uplifted. I make sure everybody else get pussy before I do. I've always done that. If I'm the only one got some money, I sit up there and I get everybody. I put money in your hands so whenever the chicks come, they'll see you paying for your own shit. Not me paying for it because I don't like the way that look. And that day, I thought that was the greatest shit in the world. I said, look at all of us out here in the sunshine on the mountain. And then I got to hear that nigga ain't got a little house. He got and I'm like, what? That's a struggle mansion. What? What the fuck? If I'm in a struggle mansion, why we didn't go to your mansion? Why you didn't set it up? Why you didn't cater it? And to constantly get your shit slapped, your hand slapped back in your face. That is the scariest thing about the Black brotherhood. That it seems like it don't exist. Me and Zoe was cool till it was this stupid girl. I didn't even know that girl. We was in competition for this stupid girl. I didn't know nothing about this girl.
Neither did I. This is the first time I've heard this story.
Really? See,
yes.
That's what I'm saying. No, I'm saying, see, I didn't know. No, I'm saying I didn't know you didn't know it. They didn't tell you.
There's a bunch. Okay, Tommy, this is what I'm trying to explain to you, bruh. There's a bunch of shit that I'm just letting ride because I'm trying to apologize for hurting you. I didn't know a goddamn thing. Bruh.
That's literally what it all was over. I went live on my show and went off on him because this girl done called me and told me why she said, and it was fucked up. She said, "What you done did to them men?" Because I'd already slept with her. What you done did with these men? I said, "What are you talking about?" She said, "Zoe told me you don't pay your child support. Told me, why am I trying to talk to you when you don't even like black women?"
So you always thought that I knew something about this story.
Here's what I thought, that you heard what I said live about the story, which is when he called in. He called in. Y'all remember that? He called in. I let him call in.
Is this
to
after?
show about it? Because they came and told him. They came and told him that I was going off.
This is, you're not talking about the show that me and
yeah, this was before that.
Bro,
that's how that show came up. That's how they was telling you shit about me. After I went off on him and I embarrassed him, that was the show that was produced.
Dude, we
hit him up in response.
We 350% need to have a phone call conversation.
Yep.
Because there is shit.
That was the hit him up in response.
Bruh.
But there was an actual show where they did bring up all of that shit that he wasn't on. I can tell you this, I witnessed that shit from the time that Tommy came and started doing shows with Corey and them, all that shit to the whole breakdown. I witnessed that. And the problem is, and I don't know what this is a man thing. And in that moment, and not just once, but in several shows, you were not a man. Them niggas talk that shit, and they kept talking that shit show after show after show. And it was a thing to where even though you didn't say, hey man, he never did that shit to me. Hey man, he wasn't on that fuck shit with me. Hey man, why y'all saying that shit was never a topic of discussion? It was all nods and yup. I saw that too. That was some, and from being a nigga from Chicago to you and the Corey, that was some pussy hoe ass shit. And if niggas was on the street, niggas wouldn't have gave you no pass. We would have said, nigga, you was with them niggas. Because you never said nothing, not once. Not one fucking time. All of y'all niggas was in sync like the fucking Temptations. And that shit blew me like everybody else did. And I'm sorry, I'm a little worked up about it because that's my motherfucking nigga. And that shit was fucked up. And y'all could repeatedly did it. It wasn't no one time. Yeah, it went over repeatedly did it. Talking about we know who his gay lover is, and on the next show, we're gonna expose him. We're gonna do this. Yeah, I'm in the room with the Jews, and the Jews are the ones sitting there saying he's not gonna get it. He's not gonna go anywhere. All y'all niggas did that shit repeatedly, dude, and it was beyond fucked up. None of y'all were men in those moments. Fuck that moment. In those moments, y'all were not men. And it was disgusting to see a bunch of niggas who ain't got shit fucking with a nigga who just got some shit, and y'all tearing him down just because he got some shit over some pussy. That's the classic downfall of men, black men, period. Niggas get involved with a nigga that got some shit, showing you niggas the way. I was at home like, man, I want to be like them niggas. Them niggas is on there, they doing their own thing all by themselves. But nope, you niggas got jealous of this nigga, and one nigga started talking to another nigga, the other nigga started talking to the other nigga, and y'all all came together and said, yeah, let's Judas this nigga together. Bullshit to the back. You should have admitted that I was not a man in that moment. Fuck, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry too, but I was not a man in those moments, bro. And I let you down and I let myself down. That's why I ain't never said shit to what Tommy would say. I don't give a fuck what a nigga gonna say to me about Tommy Sotomayor. Nigga, you can kick that bullshit somewhere else, nigga, and we can take it to wherever the fuck you want to take it to, because that's my nigga. And that nigga ain't been nothing but good to me. I wouldn't have a motherfucking fucking follow if it wasn't for this nigga. You think I'm gonna betray that? And that nigga boosted up all y'all shit. That nigga showed y'all how to get this money. I didn't even have shit, and that nigga showed me how to get this shit started, how to get this money. That nigga did a show with me. I'm a fucking nobody, and I ain't the only one. But he done done with plenty of niggas. Because that's that nigga heart. And y'all shitted on it. You stabbed it. You kicked it and all of that shit. Just because you was jealous of the bitches he was fucking and the money that he had. That's beyond fucked up. I'm sorry.
I sat there and I told Corey, when he was asking me about it, I told Corey, I said, man, y'all need to get on this YouTube shit, man. Let me show you how I'm making, you can make this kind of money. Because they was doing, I think, like, same thing with Tyreek. They was doing Ustream. They wasn't doing no YouTube. They wasn't. I didn't sit there and go, here's what's messed up. I didn't go to their show and make fun of their show when I left. I didn't say, these niggas got a little bitty ass production.
Okay, Tommy.
I didn't say, go ahead.
Tommy, we got to slow way down. I need to know the show, other than the one that I was on, that was Corey's show. I need to know the other shows that were the Zoe What Morning Show, the Zoe What Mansions, the Zoe What Morning Show, where your particular sexuality was in question in front of me on Zoe's show, because I don't remember that.
No, he said it's just on Corey's show. He said it was just
okay.
on
Well, then we gonna have to stop with all the. Well, then right there, young man, I strongly suggest. No, I demand that, like the other brother, you get your fucking facts straight.
Hey man, listen up, man.
It's
You
my
a
turn.
snake.
It's
You
my
a
turn.
snake. You can't take no accountability. You can't take no accountability.
Boy, you was there, bro. Bro, your ass was there. I saw that shit with my own two eyes, or that shit was AI
Wait a
back then.
minute. What?
Nigga,
No,
you was
that's
there.
not what you said. You said moments. You said show
There
after
was shows.
show after
Yes.
show that you
Yes.
saw me on Corey's show.
Yup. Yes.
You are now,
5150.
brother. Here is where you are grossly inaccurate. I have only been on Corey's show one time. Find the other shows.
Bullshit. You can ask everybody in the audience. Ask everybody. The people that have been watching Tommy. The people that have been watching Tommy in the chat can tell you you was on more than one show on 5150. I wasn't even look. I wasn't even watching. I wasn't even watching none of those shit until it was 5150. That's why I first saw you. I'm telling you, brother, you did. I'll give you this. You did a lot of content back then, so maybe that may be what it chalked up to, and the shit is all a blur. But your ass was on Corey Holcomb's 5150 show repeatedly doing that.
You do know, once it hits the internet, it's forever. Ever.
That's what I'm betting on, brother. I'm betting on it right now. Let's put some bread on it.
Yeah,
So let me ask you
even,
this,
here's
Jeff.
the thing.
Yeah,
Even
do you
if
not
you was
remember
to
the
find
show?
the show,
I know.
even if you was to find the
now
show,
we're discussing my
listen,
name.
man, even if
Let's
you was to find the
discuss it.
show, all you're gonna sit there and say, I apologize.
No, you don't know
My
what I'm gonna do,
apologies.
bruh.
So
You
what
got your
difference-
homework already. You
what
already
difference
have
would it make?
homework that you have committed
What
to.
difference would
Get
it make?
that done.
Listen,
Bruh,
listen.
get that done.
You don't
I
like
need
to
to
be.
know the shows that
Okay,
I
fair.
was on where I sat up and allowed people to talk about Tommy's sexuality, and I didn't say shit.
Do you not remember where you all were doing shows on each other's platforms where Corey was coming over to Zoe shit, Zoe was coming over to Corey shit, and you were there? This, I mean, if you're making playing semantics on
My
the
sound coming through now.
I have a point. But if you're talking about
cool.
y'all three niggas together, y'all three niggas was together on several platforms discussing the same shit.
So how much money you putting on it? Because I got the clip.
On one time, that's bullshit because it would have been one and done, and it never was that. Y'all niggas was doing it repeatedly, dude, to the point where that's why I stopped fucking with all of y'all because of the shit. It wasn't one time. Y'all kept doing it on each other's shit together like the three fucking musketeers.
So I got the clip. How much you putting on it?
You got a clip of what now?
I got the clip of you and them other two niggas sitting there talking shit to Tommy, and you said it's us three against you. How much you got on it?
On what? No. You're not.
You said find the clip. How much is you putting up? You said bet. I said how much is you putting up? I got the clip. I actually shared it into the StreamYard, but I took it back down, but I still got the clip preloaded. How much is you putting on it? Because like I said last time we was up there, I said you've been a hater. And I'm not saying that disrespectfully, it's just the truth. So even if your feelings was hurt, it's the fucking truth. So again, how much is you putting on it? Because I want my money up front. It ain't to hurt your fucking feelings. It's the fucking truth. You sit up here and you talk all this shit, talk about my integrity, my name, all this, that, and the other. You chose the moment just with angry, man, just like you did with Tommy.
What?
So again, I want to know how much do you got on it? Because you're not going to sit here and talk that shit and act like the shit didn't happen. So if you going to put your name on it, put some money on it. How much you got?
I'm gonna try. I'm trying.
Yeah.
But
Okay, cool. How much you got?
I'm gonna need you to shut the fuck up for a minute, brother.
Oh, okay. I'll shut the fuck up when you say a number. What's the money amount?
I just
I'm
want,
gonna need you to
as y'all
shut the
continue
fuck
the show,
up for
shout
a
out to
minute.
Tommy. I
What?
appreciate y'all having me on. I'm gonna go ahead and bail out. Only thing I will say is that if any of y'all need counsel, y'all can always hit me up. I can resolve whatever issues y'all got.
Tell him, Cap. Tell him, Cap.
I don't think he's joking. I don't think Cap is joking.
He dead serious.
Unfortunately, this time I'm not joking. Like sometimes as men, it's good to get counsel. I think earlier, I think the guy Red who started all this shit made a point to say if something happens to a young boy, who gets on him, which gender? And we said the men. So this is a moment in time where everybody's laughing at something, but clearly Tommy's bothered. He's about to tear up. Clearly Jeff, clearly everybody on this panel is bothered by what happened to Tommy. And if y'all don't get counsel, you're gonna argue about this shit again. Because I believe that some of this has taken place months or years ago. I'm not sure the timeline.
Almost a decade.
So now the fact that it could bring up this much aggression means that y'all have not gotten over it. So if y'all need,
it's never been really dealt with.
That's my point. That's what I'm saying, Tommy.
Yeah, a lot of times we don't ever get to really deal with it because it's always a. If I say when Cap came down to my house, Cap did XYZ, and it fucks up your name, they're gonna believe me because, well, you were at my house. And now, 10 years later, your daughter is watching this video.
Right.
Your wife is watching this video. Your potential job employee, anything you do, this video is coming up. That shit they said about me continues to come up.
But what I'm gonna tell you,
I'm 49 years old and I'm still answering these questions.
But Tommy, you don't need them.
Anger.
No. But Tommy, so like, you don't need them people that said what they said, and your family and your wife is yours. You deal with it. I'll give an example. I'll use myself as an example. I had a woman 10 years. What's this? 2025. 10 years ago, a woman that I dealt with, we broke up. She went on an interview. She went on a show with Polite. When she goes on that show with Polite, because I bitch Polite on the street, punk him and everything. Me and her wasn't together since like December of 2014. She contacts him. They do a whole live stream. They say, I have a daughter that has Down syndrome. They say, my daughter can't come around my school. They say, I'm an alcoholic. I beat women. They do all that shit. The day that it happened, the next day that it happened, I went to work. I didn't give a fuck because it's not real. It's the internet. And you're not, no matter how angry you get, no matter how happy you get, you're not going to change the opinion of the internet. So what you have to be true to yourself. And as long as you're true to yourself, your audience is going to stay there. What I love the most about it, when she did the video, people was hitting me up like she only did that because Polite crossed the line. They paid her to do that. It didn't do no damage to me. You know how I counted it? I did a lecture called How to Share Your Man. And I said, if the bitch knew how to share a man, she wouldn't have had no fucking problem. That's how I counted it. And then I just went about my day. And to this day, because you said that happened a decade ago, to this day, occasionally, people will see that video because it's still on the internet. I don't take the video. I don't give a fuck about the video, but it's still on the internet. Anybody can look it up right now, watch that video, and occasionally somebody that don't like me would say, "Well, Tazaryach, your daughter can't even come around. Your daughter can't do this. You alcoholic, a woman beater, all that shit," and it means nothing to me. You have endured a
So
lot.
have you had an opportunity to speak to that lady?
No, I never spoke to her.
No, that's what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
bet if she was on the panel, your feelings about what she did might come out.
No,
Jeff
I'm gonna
Ski,
tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why it won't come out. Because I never want to give a motherfucker that type of power over me. If my feelings is gonna come out, it's gonna be because I control it. So when I control my feelings, I'll check the shit out of that bitch. If that bitch was on this panel, I would say something, but she wouldn't get. Matter of fact, I'll give an example. So when I'm promoting the lecture, How to Share Your Man, I do this interview on there's this YouTube channel called Hip Hop News or something, whatever. And they used to have this blog. And so it was a brother, two brothers and a sister. So they interviewing me about how to share your man. She calls the show. And I'm sitting, I'm cool. They like, "You sure you want to take a question from us?" I said she could ask whatever question she want. And so she said something like, how do you get a woman in the school? And so in our school, we have rules where if you meet a sister in the school, you have to wait a year. But if I meet a sister outside the school, I don't. And so she tried to make it seem like she making a point. "Did you break the rules when we got together?" I said, "No, bitch, you wasn't in the school. If you would have been in the school, you'd have waited a year. I probably wouldn't even be going through this." That's exactly what I said to her. And when I called her a bitch, the girl on the platform was like, "Why did I call her that?" And I said, "Y'all mad at me calling her a bitch, but she talked about my daughter that has Down syndrome. And that's the last I ever heard of her." So what I'm saying to you, Tommy, you
so then
haven't. Say again?
you said so. Then technically you did it, except for I didn't do it that way.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't
what
just
I'm
call.
saying. That's why I had to jog my memory. No,
I had to explain it in a way in which a topic came up,
right,
which allowed the topic to be discussed.
right.
And if you have Sinetta just did it, and you have people doing it, and I know people who are currently doing it,
Right.
where you show them nothing but respect, and they look at you as a like. Who remembers when I went to the Georgia Tech game, Miami last year? I went to my alma mater game, took the dude that bought everybody food.
Tether beers.
This nigga came on the internet and said he punked me.
So now what I'm gonna tell you. So two things. First, I want to say this part. You have endured a lot in your time on the internet, and that should kind of damn near make you numb to this shit at a point. Like you putting your heart on your sleeve, so to speak. Like even as you did all that favor for him, the next person that comes around you, right? I just want you to be wiser. Observe them. Like how you listen, as cool as we was, nigga, you didn't come to my damn party till like damn near midnight. You over there contemplating, am I gonna fuck with this nigga or not? That's what I want you to do. Don't you like these are all associates. These ain't brothers. Even you and I, let me finish. I had to prove to you I was a brother. You had to prove to me you was a brother. Like even the Bible says, prove a friend before you accept them as a friend. That will avoid you feeling any type of way when they do some fuck shit. You don't expect the fuck shit. And on this internet,
I've always said that. Y'all, anybody ever listen? I said I give myself to people way too easily.
Right.
I look at you and you look like you struggling. Let me help you. I look at you and look like you need. Let me give that to you. There are so many people to the point of where a host said, I played that nigga out of a plane ticket. And I'm sitting up there thinking, bitch, you couldn't get home. Let me fly you home. Well, what am I supposed to do? You flew here. I'm not nigga enough. A nigga enough would be, oh, well, bitch, find your own way home. But I don't know how to do that. I'm like, you came, and I've heard so many stories of women saying, nigga flew me here, didn't get what they wanted, and didn't fly me back, and now I'm stuck. I don't do that. I don't know how to do that to people. And that's my issue. I trust a motherfucker.
Yeah,
You
talk to me first. When you meet a new cat that wants something, just call me first, Tommy. Hey, this
Cap,
motherfucker want me to do X, Y, Z. I'll help you.
But Cap, I got a question, Cap.
Yeah.
I know what Tommy said. I can see where you coming from. You saying basically in so many words, have tougher skin. But this man been off the 5 years, getting pushed off every platform and messed with his money. not just his reputation, but his money
It's
and
more
how he feed
reason.
his
It's
children,
more
his
reason.
kids.
It's more
Because I mean,
reason.
because if I'm thinking if that woman would have affected you to the point where you couldn't take care of your daughter, or you know what I'm saying, or it got you kicked out of the group that you're in, wouldn't you feel some kind of way?
You feel some kind of way regardless. Like I get talked about, I get dogged out, I get, I'm kind of immune to it. So you're gonna get
All right,
talked about regardless. What I'm saying is
that's true,
the way
but when it
you
mess with your money,
respond,
it's
you can
different.
control. Listen, man, money ain't more important than peace. It's his peace that's fucked up.
But
It's
his
not
peace
his
is being
money.
disturbed wherever he
I'm
goes.
not saying
Somebody's
it's
clowning
disturbing,
him.
but you keep talking about money. I'm
No, I'm
trying.
saying I said clowning him too, and
But
really ready to
you
put
said
hands on him.
you just said it's affecting his money. What I'm talking about is his peace, being comfortable knowing that you're dealing with snakes or you're dealing with righteous men. You have to be in control of yourself. You have to be more wiser. Even Tommy just said he's
I
too
don't mind what
trusting.
he's saying.
Right.
He's
What
it's
Tommy
a
is saying, what
a level.
Tommy is right, what Tommy is saying that he's too trusting. And when people can see that somebody is too trusting, they can take advantage. And so Tommy will see this brother trust him, this brother fail him, this brother fail him, this brother fail him, but he'll still help a brother. And I'm not saying he should never help a brother, but
That's
the
what I'm saying. 'Cause
route that it takes to get that brother's help should change. It
But
shouldn't
let me
be so
let me
What
let
easy.
me draw this
it's
back to
going to
the
be,
conversation.
what
Cap,
is,
before we leave. I'm gonna draw this back to the conversation.
Please.
Mhm.
That's what women have been doing to black men in the last 30 years, telling them that no matter how much we've changed, no matter how much untrustworthy we've become, you should still love us and keep giving us exactly the dumb shit that Tommy does in his life, which is think, well, you must be a friend because you're in need. You must be a friend because you smiled. You must be a whatever. These men are supposed to take women who have children that aren't theirs,
Mm-hmm.
want them when they were in their 20s, who
Mm-hmm.
didn't want you when they were in their teens, who didn't want you when they had a small waist. But now that they're in a position to need you, you're supposed to always be Charlie Brown and believe Lucy gonna finally let you kick that ball.
what is, you're not going to be able to, you might need Cap to tell you not to do it because you're not going to be able to not do it because it's your nature. And the only reason I know that is because I'm the same exact way. Like I will extend myself out to help people, be friendly and all that, and then end up getting screwed over afterwards. But you don't, even though you got screwed over by the person, you refuse to let the person screwing you over change who you are. So
Thank you.
it
That's what I
makes
was
it
getting at.
hard. It makes it difficult. You know what I'm saying? To do that. Like I got an example of a guy that came into my chat room and cursed me out like a dog. He was a fan of the show, and one day because he disagreed with me, he cursed me out like a dog. And then a week later, he comes into the chat room, he comes into the chat room like, "Yo, man, I need help," because he went out to Texas for some sort of job, and it was around that time they had that bad hurricane, and he was in a hotel room, couldn't work, couldn't make no money or whatever. And I helped the brother out after he didn't talk
Held the
shit.
nigga out of jail that had been said he was gonna kill me if he ever meet me.
I believe it. I believe it.
Cliff Rainey was his name, a YouTuber, flew up to Chicago, bailed this nigga out of Cook County.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. And look, like the funniest thing about it, I'm sitting there listening to this, and I saw the video too back in the day. I saw the video of Corey and them talking shit and all of that shit. I saw the video too. The only reason me and you had an issue, Tommy, and it after the fact now it seems really silly, is
Hey, Angry Man,
because
before you get in, I'm gonna go ahead and dip. But I did just want to drop that gem on Tommy. Peace to the panel, man. I see y'all.
All right,
I'll see
take it
y'all
easy,
next
big
Tuesday.
homie.
I know sweat. Yeah,
or
take it easy. All right.
it like at the end of the day, it seems silly now because around that time.
All right, y'all. I'll see y'all, man. I hope what I said to them registers in some kind of way. as I'm listening to that whole exchange, for that to be 10 years and 5 years and 20 years, at some point, you got to be able to let things go. And when you letting things go, always remember this: when you forgiving somebody for something that they did to you, you're not doing it for them as much as you're doing it for yourself. Just think that you're holding on to this pain, to this disrespect, to this hate, to this venom, and it's taking a part of you that if you let that part go, something else good can replace that. It's called peace, it's called freedom, it's called state of mind. You can focus that on something else. I hope they listen to the counsel. I'm glad even Angry Man picked up that I wasn't joking, because I even think he saw it. That turned in what Sinetta did, and Sinetta called the whole panel coons. Um, so he wasn't just talking about Tommy, he was talking about everybody. And nobody, I know I didn't take it as serious as they did. But then that turned into a whole another thing, which that red dude did, which the red nigga is the one that brought that whole thing up, which to me was out of space, because obviously if Tommy got that there, but then again, it might be good space because it they never had it out. And you can see that there's shit that you ain't getting off your chest. That's why the Bible is so serious. In Matthew's the 18th chapter, it says if you got an alt with your brother, you go to him and him alone. And as Jennifer Hyman always say, that is not done enough. It's not done enough even amongst the Israelites. Because amongst Israelites, when someone get offended because you gangster, you ain't gonna say nothing because you don't want to be like, I'm always offended, I'm always bothered by something. But then, like I always tell people, I use this boiling water analogy. When you let that water boil, 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 eventually it boils over. And it's only so much a man or woman is going to take based on their mental before it boils over. So if you got an issue with somebody, it's better to work it out and then deal with it like that, man. So I appreciate y'all rock with me. I did not know the live stream was going to go like that, but maybe something good to come out of it. Maybe they'll call and get counsel. We'll see. So until next time, Shalom, Israel.